Welcome to Wayne Valley High School, home of the Indians, where Wayne Valley is about to face off against Wayne Hills in the in-town rivalry. I'm Eric Newman alongside Andrew Francis.
How are you doing tonight, Eric?
I'm doing fantastic. We're about to have a great game here tonight.
It's a big game. Main story, Kevin Olsen out. Justin DeGroat gets his first start as a varsity QB.
Yeah, in the third quarter of that game against Northern Highlands, Kevin Olsen had a great run down the sideline. He got tackled a little bit wrong. He's out 6 to 8 weeks with a broken foot. Justin DeGroat played about a quarter of that game, didn't throw one pass. He's going to have his first varsity pass here tonight, isn't he?
You bet he is.
And here's kickoff. Eric Martinez kicks it deep. Wayne Valley with the return. Wayne Valley looking for a great return here. Takes to the outside, getting yards. And down at the 25-yard line. That's a great play for Wayne Valley to get to the outside on the kick.
That's a great start for Wayne Valley. Historically, Wayne Hills has always been better, but we'll see tonight if they can compete with Wayne Hills.
You know, Wayne Hills, Wayne Valley has always been one of those games you can just throw out the record. It does not matter who's better, who's worse. It's all about who wants it more, who's willing to go after that ball, who's willing to make the extra play, and we're really going to see what happens tonight.
Well, this game's always been about kids playing together when they're young on the Boys and Girls Club, the PAL. Now they're facing off against each other. This is it.
Wayne Valley getting ready for the first snap of the game. Play action. The quarterback takes to the outside. He misses one man. But Wayne Hills, great recovery defense, will not let them gain yards. That is the attacking style of Wayne Hills defense we've been seeing all year so far.
It's been fantastic all season. You saw Kyle Hunsinger there on the tackle.
And Wayne Hills just really will not want them to cross the 50-yard line this game. Wayne Hills has been doing a fantastic job all year, making sure the other team is just frustrated offensively. And let's see if Wayne Hills can keep it up here on the second play of the game. And the referee blows the whistle. Is there a false start there? Oh, timeout by Wayne Valley. And that's kind of strange to see a timeout after one play, less than 1 minute into the game.
This early in the game, it's surprising to see a timeout. There was obviously confusion with the play call, and they wanted to make sure they get the right call here to start off the game on the good note.
Yeah, the first drive can really be a great start for the whole game. You can really get some great momentum, and if Wayne Hills can find a way to put points on the board, they can waste all 3 of their timeouts, so that's what they have to do.
And the first drive sets the tone for the whole game. It really does.
Really going to see who's willing to play some powerful football, who's willing to get lower, be the lowest man, get down, make the tackle, and it's a game of inches, and really we can see what happens on a 4th and 1, 4th and inches, who's willing to fight for it to get that extra yard.
You're absolutely correct.
And Wayne Valley on that first play, they're a little trickery in the shotgun play action. That's an interesting play call there.
Yeah, you know, that's what Wayne Hills was seeing against Northern Highlands last week, and they stopped it pretty well. So if that's all Wayne Valley's got tonight, look for Wayne Hills to stop that all night.
And Wayne Valley getting ready on second down. See if they can make a big play here. Quarterback number 11, Luke Primirano in the back. And great pass, number 17, for a 5-yard gain. That's good offense by Wayne Valley.
Wayne Valley wants this game, and they're going to do everything they can to get first downs, move the chains, and eventually score.
That was a great move by James Clark to get open on the outside, pick up a good gain of 5 yards. Now they make it a medium range for a third down. Hopefully, if you're Wayne Valley, you pick up this first down here and move the chains. And quarterback drops back, has all the time in the world, and a beautiful pass to number 9, Anthony Biondi. Wayne Valley, the quarterback, just really kept his composure back there.
This is surprising so far. Wayne Hills' defensive line has been was amazing last week against Northern Highlands, breaking through the offensive line. And there you saw the QB for Wayne Valley had all the time in the world.
Yeah, Luke Primirano had enough time to bake a pie before he threw that pass. And really, that's great offensive line play by Wayne Valley. Wayne Valley with a good run. But Wayne Hills, angry after that last play, will not let them get another yard.
That's the great jump back you want to see from Wayne Hills.
And the thing with Wayne Hills is when they get ready to make a tackle, his defensive line isn't one man. It isn't 2 guys. It is a team unit, and they come at you 4 or 5 guys strong every single tackle. You cannot break a tackle against Wayne Hills High School.
You know, they don't stop until they hear the echo of the whistle, and that's what you love to see from a high school football team.
And Wayne Valley in the shotgun. Halfback draw. Takes it up the middle, gets some good yardage. Might have picked up the first down there. That was a good play by Wayne Valley.
That was a great run by Anthony Landberg.
And the draw play is often a great play because the defensive line thinks that it's going to be a pass. They're getting ready to go for their pass rush. And then out of nowhere, the big hole opens up in the middle. The running back can take advantage and pick up big yardage there. And it seems like there's about to be a 3rd and short here for Wayne Valley. That looks like a first down to me, though.
It looked like a first down. The refs don't think so.
And this is where men are made. On 3rd and short, you got battle in the trenches. You got to be able to get those extra couple inches. And these couple inches can really decide where the momentum goes in the first half. And Wayne Valley, all the time in the world again. Great pump fake. The quarterback gets to the outside. A great run by quarterback number 11, Luke Primerano. But it still looks like it's about to be 4th down and short. They did not move the chains. Wayne Hills fans going crazy. They're happy with that defense there.
Well, you saw QB number 11, Luke Primerano. You know, he took nothing, all the time in the world, brought it to the outside, but Wayne Hills didn't give up. You saw 4 guys there on the tackle.
That's the thing with Wayne Hills. They have fantastic defensive backs. Even if the defensive line can't get pressure on the quarterback, they still hold their men, don't let them get open, and force Wayne Valley to have to go for a QB run there. And now Wayne Valley is going to have to punt the ball after what looks like to be a promising drive. That's a good pump by Wayne Valley. And it's down at the at the 1 yard line. Fantastic pump for Wayne Valley. And if you're Wayne Valley, even though you didn't get really any momentum on that drive, this is a big play for Wayne Hills to have to start within their own 5 yard line.
We'll see how first start for Justin DeGroat, what he does here. Are they going to pass it? Are they going to run it? We'll see right now.
And last week against Northern Highlands, every single time Wayne Hills had to start within their own 5, they seemed to really just dig it out quick with the great running play of Robbie Schiller and Christian Rodriguez. And I think you can look for more of the same here on this first drive of the game for Wayne Hills. And Wayne Hills getting ready to run their first play.
Wait, no, Eric. Wayne Valley recovered that. It must have been a muffed punt.
Oh, wow. That is a huge play for Wayne Valley. I did not even recognize that. Wayne Hills, that is something you can't do. You cannot muff a punt as a punt returner. You need to be ready for the ball in the air to return it, get the ball, get great yards for your team. And that's something you don't like to see for Wayne Hills.
Eric, we said you couldn't get a better punt than that. We thought they were, stopping them on the 1. They got the ball back.
Yeah, that's a fantastic play by Wayne Valley. That's a great play, too, because they really didn't give up. They saw the ball in the air. They weren't thinking, oh, Eric Moss is going to take that back to the house. They really chased it down, intimidate the Wayne Hills players a little bit, and when the puff gets muffed, they go and pick it up and get the ball at the 1 yard line. 1st and goal for Wayne Valley. And they called another timeout, though. 2nd one in the first quarter. What's going on with this Wayne Valley team?
They just want to get the right play calls in. It's a crucial game. You can't make mistakes. They got to make sure they get the right play call.
But it's something they've been practicing all week. They have to have it ready by now. I mean, they've been practicing for this all summer, too. Now let's see what Wayne Valley can do here. In the shotgun again. Play action run. But the quarterback gets nothing. A big dog pile there at the line of scrimmage. Great penetration by that Wayne Hills defense.
You couldn't ask for a better play from the defensive line there.
Wayne Hills, even though they muffed the punt, they're really looking to hold Wayne Valley for field goal. Every single player on this defense is thinking field goal, field goal, field goal. They will not allow a touchdown on this play. And Wayne Valley, in the short yardage, they should really look to get it to their running backs for some runs. I mean, Wayne Hills does a fantastic job of stopping running quarterbacks. Wayne Valley has to have done their homework and know that.
Well, Anthony Lamberg, the running back for Wayne Valley, is similar to a Christian Rodriguez, where he can really power through the defense.
And Wayne Valley sends their wide receiver in motion. And it's a good run up the middle. He keeps his feet. And it looks like he might have pushed it in the end zone. Touchdown, Wayne Valley. A fantastic run by Wayne Valley to pick up the touchdown. And they get on the board first. Wayne Hills cannot like that.
This is something Wayne Hills is definitely not used to, starting from behind against Wayne Valley.
And it's the first time all season Wayne Hills really been threatened. First time they haven't had the lead in the game. And the nerves must be going Justin DeGroat. He hasn't even touched the ball yet, and now they're down 7-0 or 6-0. After this kick, maybe 7-0, as number 15, Christian Gilberti, gets ready to kick in the extra point. Hold. Hits the post, and it's no good. They missed the first extra point of the game. That is not something you want to see if you're Wayne Valley. You drive all the way down the field, you push it into the end zone, you got the momentum, and you miss the extra point.
If you're the kicker, you've been practicing that all summer, all fall. You can't miss extra points, especially in a game like this.
And if that comes back to spite them, end of the game, if it's 17-16 Wayne Hills, that kicker will never be able to live that down in his school.
You never see that from Eric Martinez.
Eric Martinez this season, every single extra point is right down the middle. He is meticulous with his routine. He's meticulous kicking the ball through the post, and he does a fantastic job. You know Eric Martinez is going to put it in every single time on extra points.
That's some good vocab, Eric.
Thank you. I had a vocab test today and really boosting up my vocabulary. I can really use some big words here. Sound smart.
Hey, the Wayne Hills English department is fantastic.
Yeah, it's really one of the best in the nation.
Just one of.
Now, if you're Wayne Valley, you got the touchdown there, but you didn't get the extra point. Do you think you have the momentum, or you think Wayne Hills, it's a big gorilla off their back?
The team definitely has momentum. The kicker, number 15, Christian Gilberti, may have a little extra pressure now.
Do you think we could see something like what happened last week with Penn State, where the kicker missed a kick, and then he really could just never get his groove going? Easy kick after easy kick and miss after miss after miss?
Well, kicking is definitely one of the most psychological, positions on the football team. So we hope he can just forget about that and bounce back if you're Wayne Valley.
Not just the football team, maybe even in sports. I mean, besides the pitcher in baseball, I don't think there's another position in sports that's more about how strong-willed you are. And Wayne Valley with the squib kick, recovered by Wayne Hills, and Wayne Valley really stops them, 29-yard line. What's the reasoning for Wayne Valley to go for that squib kick? Are they scared of the kick returns for Wayne Hills?
Eric, I don't know if that was a squib kick or a messed up onside kick. They just, for a little surprise, because you wouldn't normally see that in the first quarter.
If that was an onside kick, that's a very brave play. First quarter, onside kick, that's something you rarely see in sports. It almost shows bad sportsmanship. Everyone's expecting the kickoff, and you're going for the onside kick. It's something you rarely see. Justin DeGroat. Robbie Schiller in shotgun. Takes to the outside, but Wayne Valley all over him. They knew that Robbie Schiller wasn't going to throw a pass on that play. He was trying to get the yards.
Well, Wayne Valley's definitely expecting more running plays tonight than they usually would with Kevin Olson out with an injury.
I don't know. I think this Wayne Hills team, it doesn't matter who's the quarterback. They're going with the exact same game plan. They will throw the ball. They will mix in the run. You cannot allow yourself to become one-dimensional if you want to beat this Wayne Valley team.
Well, Justin DeGroat is in the game now. We'll see if he gets some passes.
Justin DeGroat, he's been playing quarterback for this Wayne Valley team since freshman year. He started in freshman.
Hold on, Eric. Did you say Wayne Valley team?
I'm sorry, Wayne Hills team. He went to this junior year. Now it's his third season at quarterback, and I think he really has a great arm. He can do some great things in this game. He drops back. He's going to run it himself. And Wayne Valley really takes him down, a gain of maybe one. It looked like he had a hole there, but the Wayne Valley guy came out of nowhere and just made the tackle.
The Wayne Valley defense and offense is clicking on all cylinders tonight.
And as a quarterback, you come into the varsity game for your second time, and you think getting hit for the first time really gets the nerves out. Now it's okay. This is football, something I've been doing my whole life. It's no big deal.
Yeah, you're definitely correct.
Justin DeGroat under center. He drops back. That's another halfback draw. Wayne Hills gets great yards. Christian Rodriguez, number 6. That is a fantastic run for Wayne Hills. About a 3 or 4 yard gain. And now we have a fourth down. Not enough to move the chains. Looks like Wayne Hills is going to punt the ball. As a team, you never like to see a 3 and out on your first drive of the game.
Well, next drive, Justin DeGroat will get the, nerves out. We'll look for a better start on the next drive.
And Justin DeGroat, he played a quarter and a half of last week's game. And now in his first drive, including this game, he hasn't thrown the ball once in his varsity career. And really just bad pump by Wayne Hills. They barely kicked the past the line of scrimmage. They might as well have went for it there.
You're definitely right.
Fantastic field position for Wayne Valley. And if you're Wayne Valley, you have to capitalize on this drive.
That's what Wayne Valley has been doing, capitalizing on mistakes. They got the muff punt. They scored a touchdown. They just can't let that missed kick be bad momentum for them.
And Wayne Hills is a team that really rarely makes mistakes. You do not expect this out of a Wayne Hills team. And if you're Wayne Valley, you've got to take everything you can get and make sure you take advantage of your opportunities. If you're Wayne Valley here and you score a touchdown, do you go for the 2-point conversion to make it get the 14 that everyone expects you to have instead of the 13? That's a little weird thing to see on the scoreboard.
I could definitely see them going for 2, but you never know if they want to play it safe, try to get almost guaranteed points.
Do you think you can see down the line Wayne Valley going for 2 or somewhere to take a 7-point lead over Wayne Hills? Because if you're a defense against this Wayne Hills offense, you have to be scared of a touchdown coming every time they touch the ball.
Well, yeah, that's what Wayne Hills has made of. Big plays, a lot of scoring. You definitely have to be worried about them scoring, but yeah, I could see Wayne Valley going for 2.
although it really didn't work on that last drive, this Wayne Hills running game is fantastic. And they really ground and pound the other team right into the turf. You cannot stop this Wayne Hills run game, but Wayne Valley's done a great job of containing them in this game.
Last week, you saw Robbie Schiller in the first half get 121 yards. That's good for a game.
He had 187 yards, and he was taken out in the middle of the third quarter. Imagine how many yards he could have went for if they unleashed the beast for the whole game. And Wayne Valley getting ready for another drive, hoping to put points on the board. And it seems to be some confusion between the quarterback and his players. But he in the shotgun. Handoff number 2, Patrick Benson. He's getting to the outside, but he has nowhere to go. He's just going east and west. When you get the ball and you see open field, you got to run forward, trying to get to the yards.
Well, that's the second time we've seen Kyle Hunziker stop the running back or the QB on the outside. He's really getting to the outside quickly and stopping this Wayne Valley offense.
When this Wayne Hills team sees the ball get to the outside, all 11 guys on the field, you almost see 12 guys on the field just running towards that ball carrier trying to take him down. And Wayne Valley has been in the shotgun, it seems like, every play of this game. Is that something you can expect to see for Wayne Valley all game? And a play-action run. A great run by Wayne Valley. Fantastic move by number 5, Anthony Landberg. First down, it seems like, maybe, for Wayne Valley. And that's a fantastic play for Wayne Valley. Yep, moving the chains, first down.
These runs right up the middle have been working for Wayne Valley so far all game. You really got to see Wayne Hills try to stop that now.
And this Wayne Hills defense has really been on the field for almost the whole game. 5 minutes left in the game. A great pressure by the defensive line. But fumble by Wayne Valley. And dog pile on that ball. Who do you think is going to come out with that, Wayne Hills or Wayne Valley?
You know, I'd like to say Wayne Hills has got it, but I think Wayne Valley got it.
No, it is Wayne Hills' ball. Wayne Hills makes quarterback for Wayne Valley, Luke Primorano, fumble. And now Wayne Hills has the momentum. 5 minutes left in this quarter. Really great play by that Wayne Hills defense.
That was fantastic. We got to look for Wayne Hills to capitalize on that turnover. Wayne Valley capitalized on Wayne Hills' turnover earlier. You got to do the same thing now if you're Wayne Hills.
And that's a play that's really a weird thing to see for a defense. You give up a big 10-yard gain, and you're like, wow, we got to contain this quarterback. And then right at the very end, ball's on the ground. You have the ball driving the other way. Justin DeGroat under center. And Wayne Hills, just a short 1-yard run. Wayne Valley defensive line playing fantastic this game, not allowing any yards by these great running backs from Wayne Hills.
They're just playing fantastic. We usually say that about Wayne Hills, not their opponent. It's the opposite tonight.
Wayne Valley all year since last year's just complete getting trudged by Wayne Hills. They've been marking this date on their calendar every single day in the weight room, on the practice field, ready to come out today, fired up to try and beat this mighty, mighty Patriots team of Wayne Hills. And Justin DeGroat under center, drops back, past number 12 Preston Quinn, but only a 1-yard gain. The Wayne Valley defense not allowing Wayne Hills to go anywhere. They look like white on rice out there.
You know, Wayne Valley, they led a completion up, but they're not, like you said, not letting them go anywhere. No yards after contact. Wayne Valley's really doing a good job right now.
And even though Wayne Hills didn't get any yards on that play,
they got 7 yards.
They got 7 yards on that play. Is that a play where Justin DeGroat making his first completion takes some nerves off him? He's feeling ready. He's feeling loose, getting the ball going. What do you think is in the head of Justin DeGroat here?
He's definitely feeling good after that completion. I look for another pass here just to keep the momentum going.
And Wayne Hills calls timeout. Looks like they want to talk their play over. Crucial 3rd and 3 here. And 3 minutes, 41 seconds left in the first quarter. What can you expect from Wayne Hills on this play?
Like I said before, I would expect a pass. Justin has momentum from his last completion. But you know this Wayne Hills team has an amazing running game, and it's 3rd and short. They could easily run for it.
On 3rd down, Wayne Hills often goes with the trickery and fools the defense and gets big yards. Can you maybe see something like that happening where Robbie Schiller and the Wildcat or something like that from Wayne Hills?
Yeah, I definitely could see that happening.
Or maybe Justin DeGroat might hit him with the big play action, pretend like he's handing off to one of those great running backs and throw a big 20, 30-yard bomb. That could be a big momentum changer for Wayne Hills.
They need momentum to switch over to their side if they want to be able to win this game.
Yeah, if you're Wayne Hills, you really want to put up points for the end of this quarter, take the lead, and show that this is Wayne Hills football. And Justin DeGroat under center. Robbie Schiller in motion. Goes to the outside. And a handoff to number 24, Steve Pasterla. And didn't look like he got many yards there on that play.
Yeah, they're definitely sending in the punt unit here.
And a little bit of trickery by Wayne Hills. They're saying Robbie Show to the outside. Maybe Wayne Valley was expecting a pass to the slot, but handoff to Steve Pasterla looking for a couple more yards. Just not able to get it. And another punt by Wayne Hills here. Christian Rodriguez is getting ready to punt the ball. If you're Wayne Hills, you got to go for a great punt here. You can't allow like the bad one from before. And a high snap. Christian Rodriguez, again, just really pulls it to the right and is out of bounds out of like the 30-yard line. Great field position for Wayne Valley again.
Wayne Hills has to stop making these mistakes. If they want to stay in this game, they're going to have to get a turnover or just get 3 and out here for Wayne Valley. Because Wayne Valley they've been pretty much capitalizing on all of Wayne Hills' mistakes tonight.
How big of a role do you think it plays in the psyche of these players that they know they're playing their crosstown rivals, Wayne Valley, and maybe they don't see them just as players, they see them as people they've known their whole lives. These kids, they really know the games of the other team.
They definitely get fired up about this game more than almost any other game all season.
Wayne Valley, big run, pulls it to the outside, and a great, seems like 15, 20-yard run by number 5, Anthony Landberg. Great play by Wayne Valley.
He's the Christian Rodriguez of Wayne Valley, and they're not stopping him right now.
Do you think if you're Wayne Valley, you keep going with these run play after run play after run play until Wayne Hills finds a way to stop it?
Exactly right. Until Wayne Hills stops it, I would keep running.
You know what they say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But Wayne Hills stops it there. Seems like maybe a 1-yard gain. Great penetration by the Wayne Hills defensive line.
That was a great stop by Wayne Hills, but they got to do it 2 more times.
If you're Wayne Valley and you end up having to settle for a field goal, how does that make you feel? Do you only think touchdown here, or is there a field goal idea if he gets the 4th down from Wayne Valley?
I think if you're Wayne Valley, if you get points on the board, you're happy. The last time Wayne Valley beat Wayne Hills, I couldn't even tell you.
I honestly don't think Wayne Valley's ever beaten Wayne Hills. Wayne Hills just really dominates this overall series. But Wayne Valley is running it to the outside. And quarterback, number 11, Luke Primerano, refuses to go down. He scores a touchdown. Wayne Valley, look at that crowd. They are fired up. They are excited. And this Wayne Hills sideline, just everyone is shocked. 12-0 Wayne Valley with 1:48 left in the first quarter.
You know, Wayne Hills is definitely not used to this ever happening. And the Wayne Valley crowd, they're psyched about this. They've never seen a Wayne Valley victory over Wayne Hills. They're excited.
And the Wayne Hills defense, they just assume that if Luke Primerano gets near them, he's going down. But that quarterback looked at the end zone. He wanted to get there. And now Wayne Valley for another extra point. This time it is good. 13-0 Wayne Valley with 1:48 left in this first quarter. Wayne Valley has all the momentum in this game. Wayne Hills needs to get it going starting now.
You're absolutely correct. I look for some more pass plays. You saw Justin get a 7-yard completion earlier. I think he's ready for it.
Wayne Valley really seems to be keying in on the run game. So if you're Wayne Hills, you make one big pass play, that could break the game wide open, shake fear into Wayne Valley. They won't even know what's coming for them. And then at that point, Wayne Hills can continue with their great running game and see if something amazing can happen for Wayne Hills here. Wayne Hills rarely gets down 13-0. That's something you don't see. Wayne Hills is one of those teams that gets great starts, great finishes, and great middles. And quite frankly, this game, they have not started strong at all.
I think the only time you really see a 13-0 deficit is when the Wayne Hills is playing St. Joe's.
Yeah, and even then, you cannot expect a loss if you're Wayne Hills in any game. Wayne Hills plans on winning every single game they play in, and it is hard to do that when you start off down big 13-0 in the first quarter.
Wayne Hills is definitely looking for a momentum swing on this kick.
Yeah, they got their 2 great running backs back there, and Christian Rodriguez and Robbie Schiller really looking for a big play. And again, Wayne Valley with a squib kick. They do not want to kick it to these kick returners of Wayne Hills. But Wayne Hills breaks it open into the inside the 50-yard line for number 24, Steve Pasterla. Great run by Wayne Hills, and now they're starting off a great field position. They have momentum. They're excited. they're ready to put some points on the board here.
That was exactly what Wayne Hills needed. Steve Paserla picked it up, got about a 25-yard gain. That was fantastic.
And on the kickoff for Wayne Hills, you don't just have one kick returner. You don't have two kick returners. Every single guy on the field is poised and ready to take the ball to the house on any given play.
There's not one player who's not ready for that. You're right.
And Justin DeGroat under center again. Steve Paserla at fullback. See if some big play can happen here. Play action. Great pressure by Wayne Valley, but just a little bit low by Justin DeGroat. And do you think that was a catchable ball, or are you really going to make that play there if you're Justin DeGroat?
I think the pass could have been a little higher, but he had to thread it through the defense. You got to do what you have to do.
Do you think he saw that great pressure by Wayne Valley, or because it was on his blind side, he just didn't even recognize it and threw that ball like there was no one there?
You know, they always say quarterbacks are a little like spiders and they can sense anything, but he may not have seen that coming.
Yeah, and he was lucky. He was holding the ball out pretty far. That Wayne Valley player got a little bit closer. He could have got the sack fumble, and that could have been a big play for Wayne Valley.
Luckily, that didn't happen.
And Justin DeGroat in the shotgun here. And flag on the field. See what the ref calls here.
It's probably a false start.
And that's something Wayne Hills cannot be looking for. After the incompletion, it's second down. You cannot have false starts if you're Wayne Hills down 13-0. And they move the chains back 5 yards. 2nd and 15. Wayne Hills really needs to look to get a good 8 to 10 yard gain here to set up a 3rd and medium and hopefully get the first down if you're Wayne Hills. Chip away at this large field position here.
We just saw Justin Hogan come in for the offense. He had a big game last week. He had a touchdown, his first varsity touchdown. We'll see if he gets the ball here.
Yeah, he is a sophomore, but he is one of the biggest guys on this team, and he looks like he's just blocking on this play. Robbie Schiller gets a good run here, close to the first down, about 1 or 2 yards away. Now they got, oh, I'm sorry, that's 10 yards away. Wrong chain I was looking at, but now they got 3rd and 10. If you're Wayne Hills, you have to pass on this play.
You've got to pass. It's 3rd and 10, and I really believe Justin can do it.
Now, if Wayne Hills gets the ball to about, let's say, the 37-yard line here, do they go for the 54-yard field goal with Eric Martinez, or do you think they punt the ball away to Wayne Valley?
I think they're going to want to play it safe and punt the ball.
Okay, but Justin DeGroat under center, 3rd down and 10. See what he can do. He drops back the pass. Big throw, and nowhere near the receiver, number 22, Eric Moskal. What was he doing there?
It looked just like the ball slipped out of his hand. It looked like it just looked like it slipped out with the throw.
And Coach Olson seems to be talking to Justin DeGroat, letting him know you cannot be having that on 3rd down. And when you got the receiver has separation, you got to hit him with perfect pass, try and score touchdowns. And some birds flying over the field in the V formation. The crowd looking, saying, "Ooh, pretty birds."
So Wayne Hills is going to punt here. Let's see if they can get a good punt off.
Yeah, see if they can get it, pin Wayne Valley deep in their own territory. A fantastic punt by Wayne Hills. And the ball's bouncing, and it is down at about the 14-yard line. That is a great play by Wayne Hills.
Yeah, that was a very heads-up play by Craig Kuhnlein to catch it, not let Wayne Valley maybe get it off the bounce and run it back.
That was the first good punt by Wayne Hills in this game. What do you think is going to be the rest of the game? You think the punts are going to be consistent, inconsistent? What do you think is going to be happening?
I think their punts are going to be fine. You see players mess up all the time.
That's true. They are humans, although they seem like superhumans when they make those fantastic plays on the field. And Wayne Valley now, starting on about the 14-yard line. Quarterback number 11, Luke Primerano, in the shotgun. And it seems like shotgun-heavy offense for Wayne Valley here. And big run by Wayne Valley. And he keeps going. And he gets to the outside. One man to beat, down at the 47-yard line. A great run by Wayne Valley.
Wayne Hills just couldn't bring down Patrick Benson. First hit, second hit. Patrick Benson just kept going.
Yeah, everyone in the crowd thought he was down once, and they're like, oh, he breaks tackle. Thought he was down again, breaks another tackle. And then he busts to the outside. Everyone on his back. It seemed like he was going to take it to the end zone, but Wayne Hill's luckily able to catch him and down him at about the 38-yard line. I think he stepped out because I thought he was at about the 47-yard line.
I'm pretty sure I saw the ref whistle that he was out, and maybe the players, like I said before, they play the echo of the whistle. They're not going to give up. They don't want to make any mistakes.
And Wayne Valley on the quarterback keeper, but Wayne Hills not allowing him to get anywhere. And that looked like it was almost a designed run play for Luke Primerano to hand it off, but the running back just wouldn't take the ball. Did you see that there?
I saw that. It was obviously a designed play action, but that was a great stop by Eric Moskal.
Now, if you're doing a play action play, do you think it's important to really sell it and make them think that you're actually handing the ball off, or should you make it robotic and mechanical like Luke Primerano did there on that play?
Well, the idea of a play action is to fake your opponent, so I don't think they're trying to be robotical.
And at the end of the first quarter, Wayne Valley up 13-0. Wayne Hills needs to do something big, or else it's going to be a disaster of a night. And we'll be back right after this. And we're back here at Wayne Valley Stadium. Wayne Hills really has not been able to do anything in that first quarter. Do you expect that to change in the second quarter? Or do you think that's going to stay the same for the rest of this game?
I think if you're Wayne Hills, you got to wipe that quarter clean off your mind and just got to think new.
And Wayne Valley, a big run by number 2, Patrick Benson. Looks like he got the first down. Wayne Valley running the ball fantastically here, and Wayne Hills rarely able to stop it.
Wayne Valley, just like Wayne Hills, they have 2 core running backs that really are the best of both worlds.
Yeah, really great run for big yardage. And now 3rd and 1 by Wayne Valley. You got to be expecting the run if you're Wayne Hills. Got to pack a lot of men in the box. Don't allow them to pick up big yardage here.
This is a big play if you're Wayne Hills. You really need to get a stop here.
Yeah, these defensive linemen, you can really see the intensity in their eyes to really get after the quarterback or the running back. And Wayne Valley with the run up the middle. It does not.
This is going to be a close call.
Let's see what the refs say here. What do you think that was there, Andrew?
Well, they're bringing out the chains, I believe.
And all the players on the field are holding their breath, hoping it is going their way. And the refs really taking a long time to make a decision here. They're bringing out the chains.
It's about time.
Really one of the most dramatic moments in a game is when the refs bring out those chains, 3rd down, looking to see if that's a first down or not.
If you're Wayne Hills, you're hoping that was short.
It looks like it's going to be close. They're pulling the chains as hard as they can. And that is a first down by Wayne Valley. And Wayne Hills not happy with the spotting of that ball.
They're definitely not happy with that. But I don't think the refs are lying about anything.
It looked like they had fantastic penetration, too. It looked like they were going to stop him for a short gain. Although they only got one yard, that's all they really needed for Wayne Valley.
Wayne Hills, if they did that in every other play, it'd be a great game.
Yeah, but sadly they didn't. And now first down for Wayne Valley, looking to keep up this great offensive play through first half. And a great run by quarterback, number 11, Luke Primerano. A good spin move there, too, looking like a running back. A 7-8 yard gain by Luke Primerano there for Wayne Valley.
You know, I was surprised there. We saw Justin Hogan in the backfield. It looks like he was gonna tackle him behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, but that quarterback, Luke Primerano, is a very elusive guy. You think you got him wrapped up, and he just slips out of your arms and picks up a big 7-8 yard gain just like that one. And Wayne Valley in the shotgun again. Luke Primerano fields a snap. And again, big run by Wayne Valley. First down by number 5, Anthony Landberg. And Wayne Hills does not seem happy with the pace of this game.
Anthony Landberg has just been trucking through the defense of Wayne Hills. And if you're Wayne Hills, you got to, I don't know if you have to put more men in the box or what, but you got to stop that.
Yeah, you really got to bring big pressure and stop them in the backfield, try to get a turnover or something, because Wayne Valley is running all over Wayne Hills. And it looked like they were about to get another big run again until Anthony Landberg got tripped up for a 4 or 5 yard gain. That's still pretty good if you're Wayne Valley.
Yeah, that's fantastic if you're Wayne Valley, but if he didn't grab him by the shoelaces there, I think he could have had a touchdown.
Yeah, that's why you always got to tie your shoes, be ready on game day, or else something like that can happen to you. And Wayne Valley, no surprise, running it again. But Wayne Hills, great play by a defensive line to stop him for a 1 yard gain. Wayne Valley, although that play didn't get many yards, on this drive, they've really been getting 6, 7, 8 yards on every single run. What do you got to do if you're Wayne Hills to stop them, or if you're Wayne Valley to continue this great streak of
If you're
running?
Wayne Hills, it's all on the line right now, meaning the defensive line. You just got to stop them right up the middle.
Yeah, these defensive line for Wayne Hills are very skilled. They have many moves in their repertoire, and they really got to bust them out, try to get around these offensive linemen to sack the quarterback and tackle the running back.
They definitely have a lot of moves in their repertoire, but they got to start using those moves.
And there's a flag on the field. What do you think happened there, Drew?
I think it was a false start, which is just working in Wayne Hills' favor. And yes, it is a false start.
And that's just what you want if you're Wayne Hills. Now Wayne Valley needing to have a 3rd and 8, and this is exactly where you want them if you're Wayne Hills. You know Wayne Valley has to pass on this play.
Yeah, they have to pass, and if you stop them here, you know they're going to punt it. They're not going to score any points, so it's all on this play.
Yeah, Wayne Valley really creeping towards that red zone, and if you're Wayne Hills, you cannot allow them to get near it or into it, and hope that Wayne Valley punts the ball so Wayne Hills can get a big drive for 1 in this game. And great penetration by the Wayne Hills defensive line, but not able to take down the quarterback. But it seems like he was short there, but that was a great run by quarterback number 11, Luke Primerano. What happened there?
The defense thought they had him contained, and he didn't. And Luke, this name is just a little confusing. Primerano, he just kept going. He didn't stop.
The pocket really seemed to collapse. It seemed like he had 7 men around him in every single direction, but somehow no one was in front of him. He was able to pick up big yards up the middle.
That's been the game this whole time.
Now, if you're the offensive line for Wayne Valley, are you happy with that play, or are you a little down on yourself for letting Wayne Hills get such great penetration there?
I think it's a team game. They put the team in a good situation.
And Wayne Valley, on 4th and short, goes with the hard count and finds Wayne Hills offsides, and it looks like it's about to be 1st down, Wayne Valley. What are you thinking if you're Wayne Hills on that play?
If you're Wayne Hills, you just got to know you can't make any more mistakes like that this whole game.
If you're Wayne Hills, that's 4th and short. That is where you live. That's where you make your living. You show them who is boss. And you can't do that if you're making penalties and giving up 1st downs easily. That is something you do not want to see if you're Wayne Hills faithful.
I don't think we'll see James Kelly do that again all game.
And now 1st down for Wayne Valley on about the 24-yard line. Creeping up closer and closer to that red zone, trying to pound it in.
If you're Wayne Valley here, you're just going to run it. Wayne Hills has not been stopping it all game. There's no need to pass here.
Yeah, Wayne Valley going run after run after run, and it has been working in this game. And they take it to the ground again. About a 2 or 3 yard gain there by number 5, Anthony Lamberg.
You saw there, Anthony Lamberg, he got hit at the line of scrimmage, but he just kept going and going, and he got 3 yards.
Yeah, he's just like a ping pong ball. He just bounces right off the defensive lineman and picks up an extra yard here and there on almost every single run.
If you're a running back, that's what you have to do.
Yeah, and Wayne Valley not looking to stop this running game. They will run all day until they take it into the end zone. Even then, they may run another play and pick up some more yards in the end zone.
If you're Wayne Hills, there's about 8 minutes left in this game. You're down 13-0. What's going through your head?
Well, there's actually 8 minutes left in this half, not game.
That's what I meant.
If you're Wayne Hills, you know there's extra time. But quarterback number 11, Luke Primerano, takes it to the outside, and it looks like he might have gotten a 1st down there. Wayne Hills cannot be happy with that play.
They can't be happy, and if you're Wayne Hills, you gotta flip the switch. You gotta start turning on the Jets. You gotta start playing. You gotta play Wayne Hills football.
And the thing with this Wayne Valley offense that's really tricking this Wayne Hills defense is that every guy on the field is a viable option to go for the running game.
The quarterback, the running back, the other running back, even the wide receiver on a little, wildcat play.
Don't be surprised to see a little fumblerooski and get to see an offensive lineman pick up a couple yards. And Wayne Hills, not tricked by that run, stops him at the line of scrimmage. Great play by this Wayne Hills defense.
That was a great play. Dan Wilcox got the first contact there, and he really was stopped right there.
And Wayne Hills really needs to build off that play there. Hold them for short gains and no gains, maybe even a loss. And that's what you got to see if you want to win this game. It is 13-0. When is Wayne Hills going to start putting points on this board?
I think they need the ball first, but you're right. They need to stop them here. Don't let them score, and you need to score.
Now, how much of this 13-0 deficit do you think is about Kevin Olson being injured?
He's definitely a huge factor. As you see the sack there on number 11, Luke Primerano.
Great play by Wayne Hills. That is exactly what you are looking for if you're Wayne Hills. And now Wayne Valley, 3rd and long situation. Wayne Hills has to be happy about that play.
They're excited, but back to what you were saying, Kevin Olson, he's a top QB. They're obviously hurting when he's not in the game, but I think this team is so well-rounded that they should be scoring even without him.
Yeah, this Wayne Hills team is very similar to that New England Patriot team when Tom Brady went down and Matt Castle came in. They still had a fantastic year that year.
They did.
Wayne Hills hoping to do much of the same. And Wayne Valley in the shotgun again has players in motion. And Wayne Valley looking like they're going to pass here. And great play by number 22, Eric Moskal, to break up that pass. That could have been a first down. That would have been a huge play in this game.
That would have been huge. Wayne Hills, they know it's time. They got to turn on the Jets, and they got to start playing football.
Yeah, that Wayne Hills defense, they've honestly been getting dominated on this drive. I think it's safe to say. But right here, they're willing to make a stand, show Wayne Valley that they're here to play. And this is not just a game. This is war.
Now, if you're Wayne Hills, you're definitely upset that you let them all the way down the field. But the fact that you forced them to now kick a field goal, you're pretty happy.
Yeah, Wayne Valley, number 15, Kristen Gilberti, looks to kick this field goal here. 35-yarder. It is up, and it is good. 16-0 Wayne Valley with 6 minutes and 22 seconds left in this game. Those Wayne Valley fans are going crazy, and they have a lot of reason to. They got a lot to cheer for.
I think there's 6 minutes and 22 seconds left in this half, Eric.
You're right. 6 minutes, 22 seconds left in this half. We really both seem to be making that mistake here this game.
It's just that kind of night, Eric.
Yeah, Wayne Hills, it's really been seeming like an eternity since they've scored because they haven't scored all game. So it almost feels like the end of the game. But luckily for Wayne Hills, they have another half after this one, put some points on the board, and maybe make a comeback and take this game back.
I don't think there's anyone here at this game that's not surprised by the score.
Yeah, even those Wayne Valley fans, they'll tell you all week that they're going to win this game, but I think in the back of their mind, they knew Wayne Hills was going to put up a better fight than this. 16-0 Wayne Valley. And
my mistake
shocked.
there, I meant surprised by the score. I think I said not surprised.
And now, Wayne Hills getting ready to return this kickoff. You really need a huge return here by these kick returners to get some great field positioning, set up a fantastic drive for Wayne Hills, put some points on the board for the first time in this game.
And Wayne Hills, they have an alumnus on the field, Jeff Zignac, who, if you remember last year in the state championship, he had a breakout game. So I'm sure he can tell the players, don't fall down, keep playing.
Oh, yeah, who could forget that play? But Wayne Hills on the return. Big moves by number 24, Steve Pacerla. He gets it to the outside. He is spinning off of man after man after man. Takes it to the 44-yard line. That is exactly what I was talking about before. A great return by Wayne Hills.
It was all after that sack on Luke Primerano. The momentum has switched. I think Wayne Hills is going to start making a move here.
And it all starts with the quarterback, number 13, Justin DeGroat. Can he get his groove going? Start completing some passes, play action passes, deep throws, short throws, and shock this Wayne Valley defense and take this game back.
I think if you're Justin DeGroat, you just have to have confidence in yourself. You can't think this is my first game. You got to think I've been doing this for years, and I know I can do this.
And he fumbles the snap. He was not ready for that one. Wayne Valley recovers the fumble just as it looked like Wayne Hills was going to get some momentum. Wayne Valley is going nuts. They are so happy with what is going on in this game. You could not have asked for a better start if you are a Wayne Valley fan.
If you're Wayne Valley and if you're a fan, this is the best game of your life. You have never beaten Wayne Hills within the past 10 years, and they're up 16-0.
What happened on that play? Was Justin DeGroat not paying attention? Did he accidentally call hike? Was there a miscommunication between him and the center? What do you think happened there?
There just must have been a confusion with the snap count with him in the center.
And now Wayne Valley with the ball again. And they're going to go deep. But there is no one within 5 yards of that ball. And Luke Primerano not happy with himself, it seems like. You're Wayne Valley. You've been getting the run game going. Why do you take away from that and start throwing the ball?
Well, if you're Wayne Valley, that was definitely a bad play. But Wayne Hills, they just made a mistake, and their defense isn't giving up. Even if the offense may be making a couple mistakes, this defense is still clicking on all cylinders this past 2 drives.
And this defense does not want Wayne Valley to put any more points on the board. It's a 2-possession game. They score again, it's going to be a 3-possession game, and it's going to be hard to come back from that. And a little short screen by Wayne Valley, but Wayne Hills not having any of that. 5 guys on the ball carrier, and now it's going to be 3rd and long. Wayne Valley going to have to go to the air here, something that they have not been doing much this game.
They have been doing much of that in this game, and when they have, it hasn't worked out well for them, really.
Yeah, they picked up about 1 yard on that screen, and Wayne Hill's defense has to have some confidence here. Stop them on third down, force a punt, get the ball back, and make some big things happen. And Wayne Valley in the shotgun again. Probably going to go for a big pass here. Quarterback number 11 drops back. All the time in the world. He goes deep. He has a man. Touchdown, Wayne Valley. A fantastic throw by number 11, Luke Primerano. And what happened there for Wayne Hills? It seems like they just blew coverage.
Well, the defensive line for Wayne Hills, they got through. They were almost there. It just looked like Wayne Valley's receivers got past the safeties and cornerbacks. But now if you're Wayne Hills, that just went from a 2-possession game to a 3-possession game. You got to start playing.
Luke Primerano really kept his composure there, stepped up in the pocket and made a big-time throw to give Wayne Valley a 22-0 lead with 5 minutes, 14 seconds left in this half. And now the extra point by number 15, Christian Gilberti. It's up, and it is good. 23-0 Wayne Valley. These Wayne Hills fans are stunned.
I've never been to a Wayne Hills game where it has been this silent in the crowd ever.
Really, it has been Wayne Valley all day, and no one expected this to happen. Wayne Hills looking to the sky, asking for a prayer, something to give them a lead.
And the defense, yeah, they just gave up a touchdown pass, but the defense has been playing pretty well those past 2 drives, besides obviously giving up the touchdown pass.
And even on that play, the Wayne Hills secondary, it seemed like they had okay coverage. They had 2 guys on the receiver, but quarterback number 11, Luke Primerano, just made a fantastic throw for that touchdown.
Well, he put the ball right through the defense, right where it had to be, and luckily his receiver caught it.
There was only one spot where that catch was going to be made, and Luke Primerano put it right on the money for that touchdown.
Now, we saw Steve Picerla earlier, get that squib kick, and now he's lining up in the back. They're really trusting him now after making one big play, and that's what happens. You make a big play, you open up a whole new door, and you're playing a lot now.
Yeah, the one positive in this game has been Steve Picerla. He has been playing fantastic. And now Wayne Hills hoping for a big kickoff return. Expect the squib kick from Wayne Valley on this one. And a squib kick again, fielded by number 9, Robbie Schiller. He takes it up the middle. He has a hole. He's breaking tackles. He will not go down. He goes down at the 30-yard line. A fantastic return by Robbie Schiller. And Wayne Hills is excited.
And this team's alive again. Look for them. Run the ball, just ground and pound. They need to score here. Going into half, they can't be down by 23 points.
And Wayne Hill's already in field goal range. They don't need to worry about that. They're going to start pounding the ball right down the middle. They're going to take it to the outside. They're going to throw some passes. And if you're Wayne Hills, you're expecting the score right here, right now. And Justin DeGroat lines up under center. With the pitch, number 9, Robbie Schiller. He gets to the outside. And looks like he did not get many yards there. What happened there by Wayne Hills?
Honestly, the Wayne Valley defense, they just got to the outside and cut him off. There was nowhere for Robbie Schiller to go there. And that's not something Robbie Schiller has been used to this season so far.
And Wayne Hills is really having a problem here. Wayne Valley keying in on this running game. And the Wayne Hills passing game has been abysmal here. And they got to get something going, put some points on the board. 5 minutes left in this half.
Obviously, Justin DeGroat, it's his first varsity start, but you still got to have more faith in him. They got to let him pass the ball a couple more times.
He's not in there because he can't throw the ball. I have full faith in Justin DeGroat's arm, and he drops back here and makes a great throw to number 21, Jake Van Penen. And that's what you like to see if you're Justin DeGroat. Get some short throws going, then eventually get that big one, that really memorable moment for Wayne Hills, if you can do that.
All those passes are confidence boosters for him. I could see them throwing it again on this play.
Yeah. 3rd down and 9 here. And 3rd down and 3 here, I'm sorry.
You've been a little messed up with the yardage tonight, Eric.
Yeah, but they got it fixed. 3rd down and 3 to go. What do you expect to see here from Wayne Hills? Pass, run, play action?
I think a pass would be perfect here. but they're probably going to run it.
Justin DeGroat, he has some legs himself. You don't be surprised if he goes for a quarterback keeper. And there are flags on the field, both teams pointing the other way.
You know, we saw offensive lineman and defensive lineman moves, but it's a false start.
False start on Wayne Hills, that is not what you like to see. You have 3rd and short, about to convert, get the first down, and now 3rd and 8. You have to pass here if you're Wayne Hills.
And they're putting in the receiving core. Jake Van Peening, Eric Moskell, and Preston Quinn. They're passing here. I could see it.
And don't be surprised if these wide receivers get separation from their man, or from the man guarding them, and pick up a first down here for Wayne Hills.
Now this is almost one of the most important plays of the game so far if you're Wayne Hills. You've got to convert here. If you go into the locker room at halftime having 0 points on the board, you won't be happy.
And Justin DeGroat drops back. Big throw there. And it is nowhere near the intended receiver, Jake Van Peenan. What happened there by Justin DeGroat?
I think Justin, had his hands up. There may have been a confusion with the route on that play, but you can't make that kind of throw.
Maybe he thought that Jake was going to cut right, but he cut left, and really looked like a huge miscommunication. Now it's 4th down. Wayne Hills not able to score a touchdown on this drive.
And they're going for it. Justin's in with the play. They're going for it on 4th and 8.
I don't know how I feel about that call. 4th and 8 and going for it when you're in field goal range. When you're Wayne Hills, you really just got to put points on the board, get something going, and they are going to go for it here. This is the biggest play in the game so far. And let's see what happens. Justin DeGroat drops back, and he's going to run it himself. And he's missing men. I don't think he got it there, though.
He didn't get it.
And Wayne Valley, although they gave up some yardage there, still stopped Wayne Hills from crossing that line. And it's going to be Wayne Valley ball. No points for Wayne Hills again. 23-0 Wayne Valley with 3 minutes and 28 seconds left in this game.
And it doesn't look like Coach Olson was happy with that run. I think he wanted Justin to pass it.
And that's a questionable call by Coach Olson there. Justin, all game, hasn't really been getting the throwing game going, and you're going to trust him for a big throw on 4th down. And now Wayne Valley, again, another run by number 5, Anthony Landberg, pounding it all over this Wayne Hills defense.
He hasn't been stopped all game. Wayne Hills, they just got to figure it out. When are they going to stop? When are they going to stop the running game?
It's 6-yard gain for Anthony Landberg there. 2nd and 4. Wayne Valley picking up consistent chunks of yards over and over, giving headaches to this Wayne Hills defense. It looks like a blitz by Wayne Hills here. They get big pressure, and the screen by Wayne Valley, incomplete. That's a good play by the Wayne Hills defense and linebackers.
That was a great play by Wayne Hills. But if Wayne Valley caught that ball, they were gone. That was at least a 20-yard gain if he caught that ball.
Yeah, that's always the big risk when you blitz. You take away your first line of defense and your second line of defense. All you got is the secondary, and you can see some big plays when teams blitz, but oftentimes you see an incompletion or a sack like on that play.
And good thing it worked out for Wayne Hills there.
And Wayne Hills looking for more of the same here on 3rd and 4. They need to stop Wayne Valley on this play right here, right now. Wayne Valley in the shotgun. Wayne Hills showing blitz. And they're bringing the pressure. But Wayne Valley, great pass. Incomplete to number 15, Christian Gilberti. But there's a flag on the field.
Do you have any idea what the play? Oh, holding on Wayne Valley. That's great for Wayne Hills.
Yeah, but if you're Wayne Hills, you have to decline that. Take the 4th down. Wayne Valley will punt the ball, and Wayne Hills can look to put some points on the board here with 2 minutes and 45 seconds left. Score a touchdown. If you're Wayne Valley, do you think about going for it here? 4th and 4?
There's no reason. If you give Wayne Hills the ball there, if you don't get it, I'm not going to say it's guaranteed to score, but they have a high chance of scoring.
Yeah, if you're Wayne Valley, you just got to boot the ball downfield and hope that these punt returners don't make a big play happen here. Take it all the way back to the house.
But like you said before, watch out. Maybe the lineman can run it with a little fumble-rooski.
And Wayne Valley getting sent to punt here. And a good punt there by Wayne Valley. Robbie Schiller muffs the punt. Makes the first line of defense miss. But there are just so many blue jerseys surrounding Robbie Schiller. He can only get 2 or 3 yards after that muff.
That's been the story all game. The blue jerseys, Wayne Valley, they haven't been stopping. They've been going for it. They've been going for all the tackles, and they're not giving up.
now Wayne Hills gets the ball here at about the 37-yard line. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left. They need to put some points on the board here to go into the locker room with some momentum at halftime.
There's 2:32. I believe Wayne Hills can score here. They just got to click on all cylinders. They have to stop making mistakes. That's just all it is.
It's not necessarily important that Dr. Drew believes in them. They need to believe in themselves and know that they can put that ball into the end zone. And now, a draw to Robbie Schiller, but Wayne Valley, not fooled, gets him down in the backfield for a loss of 2.
I was a little surprised by that call. Were you, Eric?
Yeah, if you're Wayne Hills here, you got to go to a 2-minute drill. Start running great pass plays and not take the ball on the ground like that.
Well, look here for Wayne Hills to pass the ball. It's 2nd and 14. They're going to need to put the ball in the air.
Looks like they changed to 2nd and 15, and Wayne Hills just needs to pick up some positive yardage on this play.
They just can't catch a break tonight.
Justin DeGroat under center. He drops back. Pressure by Wayne Valley. He's running away. He finds some room, but Wayne Valley takes him down for the sack in the backfield. It is going to be 3rd and long here, and that is not what Wayne Hills was looking for.
That's definitely not what they're looking for, but it's not just 3rd and long. It's 3rd and about 25.
And Wayne Hills definitely going to the air here, unless they try to just run the ball to run some clock or to get better position for the punt. But Wayne Hill is not happy with what this drive has been.
It's 3rd down and 19.
And Justin DeGroat needs to look to throw it deep. He has an arm. Let's see if he uses it here. Justin DeGroat under center. He drops back, looking for a man. Steps up in the pocket, and he is sacked again by this Wayne Valley defense. The Wayne Valley's going crazy. 4th down for Wayne Hills, and it looks like they're just going to run the clock here.
I think everyone's surprised by that. I think Justin, he just hasn't been showing that he has confidence in his arm. He hasn't been wanting to throw the ball. He's been trying to use his feet a little too much, it looks like.
And Kevin Olson cannot be enjoying what he's watching here. He has to be thinking to himself, I wish I could go out there and provide for my team. It is not a good feeling when you're out with an injury and you know you can't really do anything to help your team win this game.
Well, he's one of the biggest competitors there are, and he hates that he's not in the game right now.
And Wayne Hill's getting ready for the punt. That's a big punt there. And it's going to keep going. A fantastic Wayne Hills bounce on that punt. Great 54-yard punt by Wayne Hills.
And there's 8 seconds left in this half. You think Wayne Valley is going to just knee the ball?
If I'm Wayne Valley, I try to go for the Hail Mary, pick up another touchdown before the half, but I expect Wayne Valley to just take the knee, go into halftime with their 23-0 lead, and feeling great about themselves. They have nothing to feel bad about from that half.
I think, obviously as a team, you come into the game, you always think you have a chance to win. But Wayne Valley, I'm sure they're a little surprised by the score.
Yeah, Wayne Valley, they really expect to win, but I don't think they expect to be winning in this fashion. 23-0, and it seems like it has been only a one-team game out there. Wayne Hill is doing absolutely nothing to stop Wayne Valley, and it looks like Wayne Valley is going to just take a knee here. And that's going to conclude it for the half. What are your thoughts on that half there, Andrew?
I think Wayne Valley has just been playing fantastically. They haven't really gotten the passing game working, but their running backs, Anthony Landberg and Patrick Benson, they've been fantastic. And their defense, they haven't let up any points, so.
This Wayne Valley offense has been playing fantastic. They've been running the ball well. From time to time, they pass the ball well, as we saw on that beautiful pass. And Wayne Hills has been the complete opposite. Not able to gain yards in the air, not able to gain it on the ground. And this is not what you like to see if you're Wayne Hills.
Well, we're going to break here. When we come back, the third quarter at Wayne Valley High School.
And we're back here at Wayne Valley High School, home of the Wayne Valley Indians, where Wayne Valley is destroying Wayne Hills 23-0. What do you think about this first half by Wayne Hills?
I think on Wayne Hills' perspective, nothing's been clicking for them. Not one aspect of the game has been working. If you're Wayne Valley, everything's been working. The running game, the defense, everything is working for Wayne Valley right now. And if you're Wayne Hills, I'm sure Coach Olson gave you advice, probably yelled at a lot of kids. You got to get fired up right now. This is the second half. You can still win this game.
Wayne Hills has really shown me nothing. I mean, you think these other players besides Kevin Olson were wanting to come out and do something great against Valley, but it seems like they just want to go home and take a nap. And again, another squib kick by Wayne Valley, and another muff kick by Wayne Hills. But Wayne Hills gets a pretty good return there, past the 50-yard line.
That was a great return by Hunter Beck.
And Wayne Hills, good field position. Maybe they might score for the first time this game.
That's their goal right now. They need to start putting points on the board, and it starts now. There's no more time. There's not another half after this. You got to score now.
If you're Wayne Hills, you can't be thinking, I need to get all 23 of these points back right now. You got to start scoring, play defense, score, play defense, and really chip away at this lead until the end of the game. And there's a flag on the field. What do you think happened there, Drew?
I think there's another false start by Wayne Hills.
That's not what you like to see if you're Wayne Hills.
Yeah, they're moving it back.
A false start on the first drive of the second half where you're trying to get some momentum.
Yeah,
now you got first and 15.
What is that, the fourth false start this game?
Yeah, what's going on with this Wayne Hills team? Now it's first and 15. Do you think you need to go pass on first play, or do you think Wayne Hills might try to run it and pick up some big yards?
It's first down, so you obviously you still have 3 plays. They can run it now for sure.
And Christian Rodriguez in the backfield, play action. Justin DeGroat drops back, throws it deep. He has a man, but Eric Moskal not able to connect with that pass. And that was a really deep pass by Justin DeGroat there.
You saw there, he has an arm. That was about a 40, almost 45-yard pass. He just got to get it more accurate and get that ball to the receiver.
It looked like Eric Moskal kind of lost the ball in the air. He was looking left, looking right, couldn't really find it, and it landed a good 2 or 3 yards in front of him.
Yeah, I say on this play, they run it. They run it. They need to get momentum going. They need to have a big run by Robbie Schiller right now.
You can't risk an incompletion having 3rd and 15 here. Definitely a big run by Robbie Schiller coming up. And Robbie Schiller takes the ball to the outside. He's looking for a hole. He finds a little bit of room, but doesn't get too much. And now it's going to be 3rd down for Wayne Hills, and you got to be thinking pass here if you're Wayne Hills.
If you're Wayne Hills, that's basically the only option. You have to pass.
And do you think Justin DeGroat's thinking he wants to go deep here and try and score a touchdown on this play, or do you think he's thinking, let's get this first down, 10 yards, move those chains?
I think the Justin that I know, he's thinking first down, we got to get back into this ball game, and it starts by moving the chains. You can't just think 50-yard touchdown. You got to think move the chains, and then score.
Everyone knows there's 2 sides to a man, though, so maybe there's the Justin you don't know who's thinking, let's get this 50-yard touchdown, show Wayne Valley that we're here to play some football. And Justin DeGroat drops back, but great pressure by Wayne Hills. Screen to Christian Rodriguez. He has blockers. He's making some moves, and he will pick up the first down. Wayne Hills fans are going crazy. Great play by Wayne Hills. Great execution on the screen. Way to get the blockers. Wayne Hills getting some momentum here.
Looks like the team just woke up there. That was the best play all game, and they're going to want to go right back to that. They're going to want Christian Rodriguez to run the ball again.
And when you see a fantastic play like that by Wayne Hills, it's something to build off of. It's not the plateau. It's where you want to keep getting better and better and better plays happening. Let's see if Wayne Hills can make it happen here with Christian Rodriguez in the backfield. And miscommunication, it seems like, on the handoff. Maybe Justin was thinking it was play action, or maybe Christian was thinking it was play action, but Justin went to hand the ball off, and it just did not go out over well. And it seems like Wayne Valley recovered.
No, Wayne Hills keeps the ball. It's 2nd down, the official shows.
And that is a gift for Wayne Hills. They really need to make sure they do not play sloppy like that for the rest of this half.
If they make another mistake like this, the game's basically over. They got to start getting first downs and scoring.
Now, if you're Wayne Hills, do you think that fumble really takes away from the momentum that you just build off that big first down? Or do you think you can still think about, hey, 2 plays ago we had a fantastic play. Let's forget about that one, forget about our mistakes, and just move on.
They just have to forget about their mistake, move on, and get big plays here.
Now Justin DeGroat under center. See if he can make something happen. Play action. He gets the outside, but there's good pressure by Wayne Valley. Great pass, Steve Pacerla by Justin DeGroat. And he gets to the outside after breaking a tackle. Picks up big yardage. Wayne Hills crowd getting into this game now. And don't be surprised if Wayne Hills finds a way to punch it in here and put some points on the board for the first time in this game.
That's Wayne Hills football. The Wayne Valley defense was pushing Steve Pacerla all the way back, and he broke through and he got about a gain of 7 right there.
And I thought Wayne Valley was really going to push Steve Pacerlo out of bounds, but he would just not let that happen. He bounced off the defender, picked up another 8 yards, and now it is 3rd and 6, and this is a manageable 3rd down by Wayne Hills. They can run, they can pass. Wayne Valley has to be scared about what Wayne Hills is going to do here. And here's the handoff. And Wayne Valley, great defensive line play to stop Wayne Hills there on that 3rd down. It's 4th down and about 5 here. If you're Wayne Hills, do you go for the field goal? Do you go for the end zone? What's the idea here by Wayne Hills?
If you're Wayne Hills, you go for 7 yards. That's what you want right now. A field goal, it's going to help them. They'll get points on the board, but that's not going to help win the game in the long run. They need to score touchdowns.
We saw Wayne Hills earlier go for it on a 4th and 8. I would not be surprised if they go for it here on 4th and 5. And I see no signs of the punting team coming out. It looks like they're going to go for it. A big play coming up here for Wayne Hills. What do you think is going to happen for Wayne Hills? You think it's going to be a pass, a run? What do you see happening here, Drew?
I see play action all the way. And it looked like false start on Wayne, or offsides on Wayne Valley. That's going to be a 1st down.
And Wayne Hills has to feel happy about that one. Those are the best type of plays, where it's 4th down and you don't even need to make a play and you know you got that 1st down. And 9 minutes left here in this 3rd quarter, 23-0, but Wayne Hills marching down the field. They're expecting to score a touchdown here if you're Wayne Hills.
Wayne Hills is definitely looking for a touchdown now. They're close enough. They can run it in off a huge run, or they can just go for the pass.
And it seems like the chains will not be moving. It's 4th and 1. Wayne Hills, they're going to go with a fullback run, maybe even a QB sneak, try and pick up the 1st down here. And if they don't, that could be a huge momentum swing for Wayne Valley.
I think if you're Wayne Hills, you can just do an easy QB sneak. Go right up the middle. I think Justin can take it at least 3 yards.
Yeah, Justin, one great thing about Justin, he has fantastic legs. He can really run the ball as a quarterback. He is not scared of that defensive line. And don't be surprised if he just plows it in there himself, picks up the 1st down, and pushes us into the red zone.
Well, that's definitely the goal, to get into the red zone right now. And we'll see what Coach Olson has up his sleeve. He's been talking to them. It's a timeout right now. I think there may be some trickery, maybe a little a play action, then a pitch. You don't know what can happen here.
Yeah, maybe a wide receiver end-around play. Wayne Hills often pulls that one out and picks up big yardage. But if you're Wayne Hills, your short-term goal is to get into the red zone. But the overall goal is to put this ball into the end zone, pick up the points that you really need, make this into a 2-possession game where anything can really happen. And Wayne Hills seems to have gotten the 1st down. No, it looks like they are short. No, they're moving the chains. It is a 1st down. The referee is giving me some confusing signals there. 1st and 10 on the 19. Wayne Hills looking to score here.
And that's one of the first downs in a while. This is a good sign for Wayne Hills. What do you think they're going here? They're going touchdown? They're going just move the chains? What do you think's going to happen?
Expect some real power football here around the goal line. For handing it to Christian Rodriguez, handing it to Robbie Schiller, Steve Pacerlo. Big runs, trying to pick up some big yardage. And a flag on the field. Looks like a false start on Wayne Hills on the play.
If it's another false start, that's been the name of the game today. They've been having a lot of false starts.
Shame on this Wayne Hills offense. You're finally getting some great things going, and you're letting penalties just kill you. They're taking themselves out of the red zone.
But if you're Wayne Hills, you just got to put that behind you. You have to run the ball, pound it in there, and get another 1st down and get into the end zone.
Wayne Hills was able to pick up the 1st down before when they had to start out 1st and 15, but it is never an easy task to come over in this game. Now, 1st and 15, Justin DeGroat under center, drops back, and Wayne Valley penetrates the line. Great play by number 4, Frank Law, and Wayne Hills, 2nd and long coming up here. What happened on that play, Andrew?
They must have knew the snap count. They got right in there. The offensive line wasn't even ready for it.
Yeah, it looked kind of like Spain with the Matadors, and the Bulls just coming right through, saying Olay, and that's something you really don't like to see if you're Wayne Hills. 2nd and 22 coming up here on the 31-yard line, and 2 plays ago, they were in the red zone. What's going on here, Drew?
It was one play that was bad after the next. But what do you think here? You think pass? Do you think run means it's only second down?
I think Wayne Hills never loses sight of the goal. They're going to go run here, or apparently not. Justin DeGroat drops back. Short pass to Christian Rodriguez. Looks to make something happen. He has blockers. He's gaining yards. And he is down at about the 10-yard line. A fantastic play by Christian Rodriguez.
I think a lot of people in the stands right now, they thought Justin was going to get sacked there. But he saw Christian Rodriguez. He dumped it off, and a huge gain for first down.
Yeah, when Wayne Valley got penetration there, this Wayne Hills crowd really took one big inhale at the same time, scared that Justin DeGroat was going to get sacked, but Justin DeGroat, quick thinking, gets the ball out to Christian Rodriguez. And now, here it comes for Wayne Hills, 3rd and 1 on about the 10-yard line. Big play coming up right here, Drew. And Justin DeGroat, hand off to Christian Rodriguez. He plows through one man. He's trying to push it in. He gets to about the 3-yard line. A fantastic run by Christian Rodriguez. And Wayne Hills looking to punch it in right here, right now.
That's the Christian Rodriguez we know. That power back. 1 hit, 2 hits. He's not down. They're going for a touchdown here. I think they're going to score.
And Christian Rodriguez on this drive really tearing it up. Not only in the run game, but in the receiving game. Really making some big plays for this Wayne Hills team. He wants to put the ball into the end zone himself. And don't be surprised if he does it on this play. And Justin DeGroat with the handoff to Christian Rodriguez. He gets it in. 6 points for Wayne Hills. Touchdown, Christian Rodriguez. 23-6. And these Wayne Hills fans are going crazy. I cannot hear myself think Wayne Hills back in this game.
They haven't been this loud all game. This is a good sign for Wayne Hills. It's about to be 23-7. They're back in this game.
Eric Automatic Martinez coming to the line to kick this PAT, and you know it's going right in between those crossbars. About to be 23-7, Wayne Hills. And Wayne Hills has life if Eric Martinez makes this kick. And it's good. 23-7. Wayne Hills only down 2 possessions here. And you have to be happy with yourselves if you're Wayne Hills there.
If you're Wayne Hills, you went into the locker room at halftime, you knew we can't lose to Wayne Valley. We're not doing that. This is our town. And they came back firing, and now they just scored a touchdown. Watch for this defense for big things to happen.
Wayne Hills really looked like a completely new team on that drive. And Coach Olson must have said some real inspirational words out there in the locker room because they were really driving the ball with a purpose. They wanted to put that ball in the end zone more than anything in the world.
And obviously, these Wayne Hills players, they grew up with the Wayne Valley players. They played on the same team. The Wayne Hills players, they want to win, but Coach Olson, this is last season. He wants to go out beating Wayne Valley.
Yeah, and Wayne Hills looking to really start off with Wayne Valley having terrible field position, trying to get him with a touchback and make a big defensive stand here, get the ball back, maybe put the ball in the end zone again, make it a 1-possession game, and Wayne Hills will really have life in this game.
Now, if you're Wayne Valley, you've been doing squib kicks, and Wayne Hills has been returning it to about the 50-yard line every time, but they haven't been able to do anything. Do you still give squib kicks or kick squib kicks now that you see more life in Wayne Hills?
I don't know if I would do that if I was Wayne Valley, but a great kick by Eric Martinez all the way into the end zone. Valley, big return here, but only able to get it to about the 20-yard line. Great containment by the Wayne Hills special teams.
This team is fired up. They're clicking. They're clicking on all cylinders.
And Wayne Hills here bringing out this defense. This defense knows what they have to do. They are thinking 3 and out, force this Wayne Valley team to punt the ball, and show them what Wayne Hills football is all about.
And they're not just thinking 3 and out. They're thinking, if there's an opportunity, I'm getting that interception, I'm picking up that fumble, and they want to return it to the house.
Yeah, don't be surprised if Wayne Hills doesn't just fall on a fumble. If they just pick it up and take it all the way back for a touchdown, because that's what Wayne Hills is here to do, score touchdowns. And now Wayne Valley in the shotgun, goes with the run again, but Wayne Hills, fumble by Wayne Valley, and the Wayne Hills players saying they picked it up. It is Wayne Hills' ball. This crowd is going crazy. It will be Wayne Hills' ball on the 20-yard line, 1st and 10, and Wayne Hills has all the momentum here in the second half. It's a completely new game.
This is Wayne Hills' game to take. They've been waiting for this moment to start powering the ball. This is their game.
And you see the players waving towards the fans, telling them to get excited. These fans are out of their seats. They are excited. These Wayne Hills players, they want to put that ball into the end zone now, right here, right now. Make this game 23-15.
I don't think these Wayne Hills fans have been this loud since last year's state championship.
Yeah, you thought those vocal cords might have been rusty, but no, these Wayne Hills fans, they are into this game. And now Wayne Hills runs it up the middle. Gets a good run, 4 or 5 yards by Wayne Hills.
You saw right there, it looked like Christian Rodriguez was going to get maybe stopped at the line of scrimmage, but no, yards after contact, he got 4 or 5 yards.
Christian Rodriguez really playing fantastically in this second half. It's like something must have clicked in the locker room at halftime.
He's playing great, but right there you see Dan Wolcott's, he's hurt. He was trying to run off the field, his leg, he's in pain.
And that's never something you like to see. But Justin DeGroat comes to the huddle here, getting ready to tell the team to play. What do you think Wayne Hill is going to do here on this 2nd and 10, it seems like?
I think these short screen passes and these runs have been working. That's what they're going to keep doing.
And Justin DeGroat lines up under center. Man in motion. Justin DeGroat hand off to Christian Rodriguez, and he's only able to pick up 1 or 2 yards there. On 2nd and 4. And Wayne Hills, they would look thinking first down here on third and 1. Trying to get a big run, maybe even put into the end zone here if you're Wayne Hills.
See, that wasn't a huge play right there, but guess what? They're getting positive yards, and that's what the name of the game right now. They just have to move the chains.
Yeah, they're playing the move the chains game. Every single drive, they're thinking first down after first down after first down until they can put it right into the end zone. But Wayne Valley, fantastic penetration to get Christian Rodriguez in the backfield. If you're Wayne Hills here, do you go for it, or are you thinking field goal?
I think this close of a situation, you have an amazing kicker in Eric Martinez. You can kick it and get somewhat guaranteed points, but come on, you want a touchdown.
That's true, but Wayne Hills, it's a 2-possession game right now, but that means they have to score 2 touchdowns and get 2-point conversions. If I'm Wayne Hills here, I kick the field goal, make it a 2-touchdown game, 13-point game, and really show Wayne
Guess
Valley
what, Eric? You're not Wayne Hills. They're going for it on 4th and 5.
4th and 5, Wayne Hills. What do you expect from them here? Do you think they're going to run the ball, or do you think it's going to be a big pass play?
Well, I see Justin DeGroat, wide receiver, and Robbie Schiller in shotgun.
And Robbie Schiller with the pitch to Eric Moskal. And Wayne Valley gets him by the foot. He is stopped. Wayne Valley ball now, and Wayne Hills unable to score any points there. Wayne Valley has to be happy with that. They've turned the ball over in their own territory, but Wayne Hills unable to capitalize and come up with any points.
That's definitely not a good thing for Wayne Hills, but guess what? Their defense before, 1 play and a fumble recovery, they're looking for big plays again, and they're going to switch the momentum in their favor again.
Yeah, this Wayne Hills defense, they still need to build up the momentum that they got from that fumble, try to force another turnover, give Wayne Hills some great field position on their next drive. And Wayne Valley with the run, only picking up a couple yards there. Great play by the Wayne Hills defense.
It looks like Coach Olson told this Wayne Hills defense how to stop that run for this second half.
This Wayne Hills defense knows that they had to step their game up in the second half, allowing 23 points in the first half. They were not happy with that, and it doesn't seem like they want Wayne Valley to score another point.
Well, these seniors, they've been on the varsity squad for 3 years, not playing all those years, but they've never lost to Wayne Valley, and they don't want to go out their senior year losing, so they're going to do all they can to win this game.
Definitely. And Wayne Valley in the shotgun again. Their quarterback drops back. A little screen pass, but it is incomplete, and it will be 3rd and 8 here. Great play by Wayne Hills defense. And what do you expect here from Wayne Valley on 3rd down?
Well, it's 3rd and 8. I think they're going to have to pass, and I see Wayne Hill stopping that. I can almost tell the future.
Yeah, I mean, you have been known to be a psychic in the past. And let's see if your prediction comes true. 3rd and 8, 23-7, Wayne Valley with 3 minutes here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, my claim to fame is that I picked the winning lottery tickets one time before, lottery ticket numbers a week before they even came out. So
I believe that story is a little bit false. I think you got it 2 weeks after they came out. But here we go, Wayne Valley in the shotgun. And it looks like Wayne Valley is going to pick up the first down here and some more. And this Wayne Valley team has to be happy with that pickup of a first down. And Wayne Hills, just when you think you have him on the ropes, You let him go and get the first down. You cannot be happy if you're Wayne Hills.
It just looked like there was a little confusion with the man defense there. No one was covering Anthony Landberg. That won't happen again.
Yeah, this Wayne Hills defense has to be angry on that play. Maybe they can take their anger out on this Wayne Valley offense, force a turnover or something. Let's see what happens here. Wayne Valley in the shotgun. The pitch to Anthony Landberg. He gets to the outside and only is able to pick up 1 or 2 yards there. Good play by the Wayne Hills defense.
That was a fantastic play by the defense, especially if you look at the first half. The first half, that would have been a 7-yard run by Anthony Landberg. Wayne Hills has stepped up their game.
Yeah, in the first half, we saw every time Anthony Landberg got the ball, he'd pick up 5 or 6 yards. Here, he's only been able to pick up 1 or 2 on every single run, and that's really making the difference for Wayne Hills in this half. This third quarter has been Wayne Hills all day, and let's see if Wayne Hills can keep it up for the rest of this half. And now Wayne Valley in the shotgun again. Another run, but Eric Moskal not allowing them to pick up any yards there, and that's a great defensive play.
Eric read that play perfectly, and he stopped him. You can't ask for any better play than that.
And now we got a 3rd and long here coming up for Wayne Valley. You got to be thinking pass via the Wayne Hills defense.
It's 3rd and 5. Yeah, you're thinking pass, but you got to be ready for the run. Because Wayne Valley's been running it all game, and that's their strong point.
If you're Wayne Valley, what do you think you do here? You think you go for the run of the pass on 3rd and 5? You think you try to throw 5-7 yard pass, or do you think you try to
If
run?
I was Wayne Valley, I'd do a draw play.
The draw play has been running well for them all game, but it does not seem like what they want to do here. Wayne Valley seems to pick up another first down, and a big hit there by Wayne Hills.
I almost felt that hit.
And there seems to be a player down for Wayne Hills. Often you see injuries on big hits like that. Something you never like to see. It looks like maybe a leg injury, or do you think that was a head injury? What do you think happened there?
I feel like it's definitely some sort of leg injury, whether it be an ankle or what.
And the trainers are out there, and we'll be right back after this. And we're back here, and we have confirmation on that injury. It was Christian Rodriguez, the star of this third quarter, something you do not want to see if you're Wayne Hills.
That's definitely going to be a big loss, but I think with the Christian Rodriguez we all see on the field, he's going to come back into this game.
And Wayne Valley in the shotgun. Their quarterback's looking to run, but this Wayne Hills defense will not allow him to pick up anything. Great play by the Wayne Hills defense there.
You saw Craig Kuhnlein and Derek Basnick there for the stop. That was an amazing play.
And Wayne Hills really keying in on this Wayne Valley passing game. If you're Wayne Valley, do you start passing, or running game, I'm sorry. If you're Wayne Valley, do you start passing the ball, or do you continue with your pass or run first attitude?
I think if you're Wayne Valley, you got to do what you've been doing. You have to run the ball like you were in the first half. But guess what? Wayne Hills is playing the tougher game right now.
Yeah, this Wayne Hills defensive line is really cutting through this offensive line of Wayne Valley on every single play. That's something we rarely saw in the first half.
What do you think's going to happen here?
I think Wayne Valley is going to go for a big pass here. And their quarterback drops back for the bubble screen, and Wayne Hills not able to make the tackle, but the second line of defense able to stop him quickly, and it looks like it's about to be 3rd and 10 here.
Yeah, it didn't look like much of a gain there. With about 40 seconds left in this quarter, we'll see if Wayne Valley gets another play off.
This is a big play for both teams. You're Wayne Valley, you're looking to move the chains, but if you're Wayne Hills, you want to stop them, force them to punt the ball, get the ball back, and make a big play happen.
If you're Wayne Hills, you don't want to just stop them. You want to stop them in the backfield. The more yards you put them back, the better situation you'll be in for a punt.
Yeah, definitely. And Wayne Valley, as the clock runs down, we're going to run one last play in this quarter. Let's see what happens. Quarterback number 11, Luke Primiano, in the backfield, in the shotgun, and it looks like there's a flag on the field. What do you think happened there, Drew?
I think it's a timeout by Wayne Valley.
Yeah, maybe Wayne Valley didn't like the play call there. And you really can't be wasting your timeouts in the third quarter if you're Wayne Valley.
Especially with this game getting closer and closer, with Wayne Hills putting in some extra muscle in this game, you can't waste a timeout like that. We saw early in the beginning of the game they used 2 timeouts early in the first quarter. If you're Wayne Valley, you can't do that again.
And Wayne Valley seems like one of those teams who really seems very willy-nilly with their timeouts. They don't really save them for the end of the game. They just use them when they feel necessary to get the good play call in on third down.
And sometimes that's the right thing to do. It's about the present, sometimes not always the future.
Yeah, but sometimes you really got to think about the future, save your timeouts up. And if this game gets close, maybe Wayne Hill scores a couple more touchdowns, gets the score to 24-23 or 23-23. Wayne Valley really needs to be thinking about conserving their timeouts.
And earlier in the game, Wayne Valley's kicker, number 15, Christian Gilberti, did miss that extra point. We'll see if that has any effect on this game.
Yeah, Wayne Valley in the shotgun. Quarterback drops back, looking for a man. And he is unable to connect with number 17, James Clark. And Wayne Hills almost had an interception there on the drop pass.
Kyle Hunsinger almost had that interception, but he didn't think that was coming towards him. I think if he had a better idea, he would have definitely caught that and ran that back.
Yeah, I think he was thinking, oh, they're about to make that catch. I need to do the best thing I can to stop him and make the big tackle. And then 2 seconds later, ball's coming right for his face. It's hard to react to that.
Guess what? That's the end of the third quarter. Wayne Hill's down 23-7. When we come back, Wayne Valley, 4th and 9.
And we're back here in the start of the fourth quarter.
It's 4th and 9. Wayne Valley's punting it. But as you see, Christian Rodriguez is back in the game. That's a good sign for Wayne Hills.
Yeah, do you think Christian Rodriguez is back there as a decoy, or you think he's really looking to return a big punt here and give Wayne Hills some great field position?
I think if the ball comes to him, he definitely wants to return it.
And Wayne Valley with the punt. Kicks it towards Robbie Schiller, but he will just let the ball coast out of bounds at about the 25-yard line. And Wayne Hills needs to put some points on the boards on this drive.
It's 11:52 left in the game. This is it. This is going to be one of the key drives of the game, and Wayne Hills needs to keep moving the chains and eventually score on this drive.
And if you're a Wayne Hills varsity starter, this is something you've been looking forward to your whole life. You're looking to bring your team back in a close game against your inner city rival, Wayne Valley, to make something happen.
This is a big drive for Wayne Hills.
And Justin DeGroat under center. He's been getting his groove a little bit. Let's see what happens here. He hands it off. Wayne Hills, Robbie Schiller picks up a good 3 or 4 yards there. It's a good run by Wayne Hills.
That's all it is. Get solid gains every play. It's a good sign.
And if you're Wayne Hills on this drive, do you need to start thinking about throwing the ball a little bit, maybe trying to score as soon as possible? Or do you think you just try to score and as much time as you need to take it?
You definitely need to preserve the time the best you can, but you also need to get the available points.
And we have 2nd and 6 here. Wayne Hills has to be thinking first down on this play. Do you think they're going to go pass or run on this play, Andrew?
I think they're going run.
Let's see what happens. Justin DeGroat, play action. He's looking deep. Up for Eric Moskal, and he almost is able to make a play, but number 27 for Wayne Valley, David Drozjak, able to tip the ball away, and now it's going to be 3rd and 6 for Wayne Hills.
Guess what? This play, now it's definitely a pass play. Last play, you could have ran it if you wanted. They got to pass on this play.
And it seemed like Justin DeGroat really underthrew Eric Moskal on the drive. Eric Moskal seemed like he had his man beat, but if Justin DeGroat could have made a better throw, that could have been 7 points on the board for Wayne Hills.
Well, yeah, if you're a receiver, you never want to have to stop running forward and have to come back for the ball. But we'll see what they do here.
With that ball in the air, it was a scary situation. Some people were thinking there was about to be an interception. But now 3rd and 6, Justin DeGroat under center. He's looking for a screen. It is caught by number 21, Jake Van Penen. And I don't know if he got the first down there.
This is going to be close. He got pushed out right by where the chains are.
And I don't think it really matters what happens here. Wayne Hill's going to go for it, even if it's 4th and short here.
And referee signals first down.
And that was a great play call by Coach Olsen for the bubble screen to Jake Van Penen to pick up the first down. I don't think Wayne Valley was expecting it at all.
I don't think they definitely weren't expecting it.
And now 1st and 10 for Wayne Hills. Do you think they're going to start running the ball? Or do you think they're going to start building the pass into the offense and try and move it down the field?
I think they're definitely going to keep running the ball and then eventually pass.
And Robbie Schiller gets to the outside, breaking tackles, getting through men, down at about the 50-yard line. A fantastic run for Robbie Schiller to pick up the first down.
And that's the Wayne Hills football we know. Big runs by Robbie Schiller. Look for them to go to him again on this play.
And I think that was Robbie's biggest run of the game of about 15, 16 yards. See if he can build off that, start stringing together some more first down runs just like that one. And Justin DeGroat under center. Hands off to Robbie Schiller again. Robbie Schiller sees a hole. He sees daylight. One man to beat. Gets to the outside. Taken down at about the 21-yard line. A fantastic run by Robbie Schiller.
That was fantastic. This crowd is on their feet. They're screaming. This is it.
And now Wayne Hills near the red zone, but 2 players are down for Wayne Valley on the play. And that's something you never like to see. You never like to see 1 injury, but when you see 2, that's some big stuff.
Yeah, this definitely isn't good for Wayne Valley.
And when we come back, 1st and 10 for Wayne Hills.
And we're back. It's 1st and 10 for Wayne Hills with 10-10 left in the game. And guess what? Those were big injuries for Wayne Valley. Number 5 running back Anthony Lamberg, and number 76, the captain, wide receiver and defensive back Elvis Romero.
Yeah, and Wayne Hills, big run here. Gets it to the outside. Looks like a first down for Christian Rodriguez. A fantastic run by Wayne Hills on first down.
This is Wayne Hills football right now. You saw Robbie Schiller, 2 big plays in a row, and then you see Christian Rodriguez come in and power through for a big play. They're looking score here.
And Wayne Hills with the ball deep in the red zone. Play action by Justin DeGroat, gets to the outside, but taken down by that Wayne Valley defensive line for a sack. And now it's going to be 2nd and long for Wayne Hills.
That's definitely not the play they were looking for. You can take one positive out of that. It's only 2nd down.
But Wayne Hills on this drive has been playing fantastic running football. What made them go to the play action there?
They just wanted to fool the defense. They had 3, 4 big plays by running it in a row. Play action.
And now 2nd and 15, handoff to Christian Rodriguez. And he is stuffed at the line again. It is going to be 3rd and long for Wayne Hills. A huge play coming up here.
Honestly, in this situation, I'm thinking run. You're going to fool the defense if you run it here. And even if you don't get it, if you get it, so it's about 4th and 3, you can still go for it again.
I don't know. It's a very risky thing for Wayne Hills to do. I think they have to be thinking past trying to score that touchdown right here, right now on this play. But one thing for sure, if you're Wayne Hills, you cannot settle for a field goal on this drive. You have come way too far and waited way too long to score this touchdown right here, right now. And Wayne Hills, Robbie Schiller going for the run, trying to find some blockers to get to the outside, but unable to do it. Taken down at about the 23-yard line. Great play by this Wayne Valley defense.
Now that's the 2nd time we've seen Robbie Schiller in shotgun on these past 2 drives. It hasn't worked either time. I don't see them coming back to that kind of play again.
Yeah, you know, if a play doesn't work the first time, I don't get what's the point calling it again the 2nd time. You got to go with what's been working. 4th and 21, and they're going to be going for the field goal here. Eric Martinez, a big kick coming up right now. Seems to be about a 38-yarder for Eric Martinez.
And this is Eric Martinez's first field goal of the season.
And it is going to be a big one. The hold's good. The kick is up. And the kick bounces off the crossbar, but goes into in between the posts. And now 23-10, Wayne Valley with 7 minutes, 52 seconds left.
Wayne Hills only down 13 now. They got to get a stop early, and they can take this game. They can win this game.
And Wayne Hills can't be happy with having to settle for a field goal in that fantastic drive. But points are points, and that's really what you need to come back in this game.
And There's still 7:52 left in the game. They can still score 2 touchdowns.
That's true. But if you told me at halftime that Wayne Hills would make a game out of this and bring it back to 23-10 with 7 minutes and 52 seconds left, I would have told you were crazy. Wayne Valley was playing fantastic in that first half, and now it seems to be falling apart a little bit here.
Wayne Valley, that's all it has been. They have fallen apart, and Wayne Hills, they're playing amazing.
If you're Wayne Hills, though, you have to be a little bit worried. Although they have all the momentum, you have to be scared that you might run out of time to make this great comeback happen.
Well, it's a good thing Wayne Hills has all of their timeouts left.
They actually only have 2 timeouts left. They called one early in the third quarter.
That's a true statement, my mistake.
And now Wayne Hills getting ready for the kickoff. Eric Martinez, after that great field goal, getting ready to really boot it into the end zone here.
Now, do you see onside here, or do you think you kick it all the way back and you try to stop them with your defense?
An onside kick would be a very, very risky move, but the risk reward is pretty high. I don't know. If I'm Wayne Hills, you got to kick it deeper. You cannot go for the onside. And let's see what happens. Eric Martinez for the kick. Kicks it a deep kick. And Wayne Valley is going to let it bounce to the end zone for a touchback at the 20-yard line here.
That's what Eric Martinez's goal was. Touchback, let the defense start on the 20. This is the defense's game right now.
Yeah, this defense needs to leave their mark on this game, on this drive, get the ball back for Wayne Hills so this offense can continue to put together great drives like they have in the last couple.
And this defense, their mindset right now, 3 and out. That's all that's going through their head.
Yeah, if you're this Wayne Hills defense, you do not want to allow Wayne Valley to pick up yards, and even if they don't score, run 4 or 5 minutes off the clock. Every single second is going to be precious if Wayne Hills wants to mount this comeback.
And that's also what you wonder about the coaching. Are they going to use timeouts if Wayne Valley seems they're going to use too much clock?
Let's see what happens here. Wayne Valley drops back. And incomplete pass by quarterback number 11, Luke Primerano, and Wayne Hills defense really got some great pressure there on the first down.
You saw Justin Hogan bull rush through the line, and Ryan Cardox almost had an interception.
And if you're Wayne Hills, you have opportunities like that, you need to take care of them. Intercept the ball, make a big play for your team, make something happen.
But you're also Wayne Hills. That was a great stop, and the clock, because it was an incomplete pass, is not running, so that's a plus.
That's definitely a positive. You want that clock to be stopped as much as possible. And now Wayne Valley going to go to the run game, but it's taken down at about the yard line of scrimmage. It's going to be 3rd and 10 here. Great defense by Wayne Hills.
Wayne Hills read that the whole way. They knew it was coming.
Now, if you're Wayne Valley here, you have to go for a big pass play, try to pick up the first down, move the chains. And if you're Wayne Hills, you have to be ready for that.
They definitely have to be ready for the pass game.
And seems to be some confusion in the huddle for Wayne Valley.
Well, they want to make sure they get the right play call in.
And Wayne Valley's really been going with shotgun almost this whole game. You think they're going to have to change that as the game continues?
No.
And Wayne Valley, quarterback, rolls out, looking for a man, and Justin Hogan, a fantastic sack of the quarterback. This defense makes Wayne Valley go for a 3 and out, and Wayne Hills will get the ball back with 6 minutes, 50 seconds left.
Sophomore sensation, Justin Hogan with the sack. That's what his future entails. He's only a sophomore. He's got 3 more years. He's doing it.
Yeah, Justin Hogan, sophomore, 6'2", 215 pounds of pure anger and excitement to take down the quarterback. And Wayne Hills getting ready for a big punt return here. Ball's in the air, coming towards Robbie Schiller. He fields the punt cleanly. Big block by Christian Rodriguez. Robbie Schiller gets to the outside. He's looking for the end zone. And he is pushed out of bounds at about the 20-yard line. A fantastic return by Robbie Schiller.
That was a fantastic return. And you saw Christian Rodriguez. He lowered his shoulder and had an amazing block.
And now Wayne Hills, real close to the end zone here, has to be thinking touchdown, touchdown, touchdown.
They need a touchdown, and guess what? Justin DeGroat has all the confidence in the world right now. This is it.
Yeah, we've been watching the evolution of Justin DeGroat. First half, his passing was abysmal, but now here in this second half, he is playing fantastically, managing this offense, doing everything he has to do. And here's the handoff, Steve Pasterla, who has a big hole, one man to beat, not able to get past him, but takes the ball to about the 13-yard line. A great run by Steve Pasterla.
That was a fantastic run. But Wayne Hills is going to have to hurry up a little bit. They can't waste too much clock.
Yeah, Wayne Hills, 6 minutes left here. They really have to start passing the ball and stop thinking run after run after run. And if you're Wayne Valley here, do you think you consider bringing a blitz trying to stop the momentum of this Wayne Hills offense?
If you're Wayne Valley, you're going to have to think a lot of things to stop this Wayne Hills offense.
And it seems like encroachment on Wayne Valley there.
It looks like it was on number 50, Pavle Nezovic.
And let's see the call. It is encroachment on Wayne Valley. 5 more yards for Wayne Hills, 1st and 5. And that's what you like to see if you're Wayne Hills.
If you're Wayne Hills, you're playing amazing, but you'll take all the gifts you can get from Wayne Valley. I would be sending a thank you to the coaches and the players on the other sideline for that.
And now Wayne Hills within the 10-yard line really needs to think about going end zone on this play with 5 minutes and 40 seconds left in the game.
So we'll see what they do here.
Justin DeGroat approaches the line. Muffs the snap, but it is recovered by Wayne Hills, it seems. And that is not what you want if you're Justin DeGroat.
That's definitely not what you want. But then again, you have to think this is his first game. You're going to have mistakes like that. But luckily, it's still 2nd down and 5. They're in the red zone. It's all in their favor right now.
Yeah, Wayne Hills really got lucky there that Wayne Valley wasn't able to recover that fumble. This game probably would have been over if that's Wayne Valley football there. And now Wayne Hills, 2nd and 6 on the 10-yard line. Hand off to Christian Rodriguez. He fumbles. And it looks like Wayne Valley ball here. Let's see what happens. And the officials have called it. Wayne Valley ball on about the 5-yard line.
And Christian looks like he hurt his leg again on that play. You never see Christian Rodriguez fumble. This is a big injury. That's not good to see.
Yeah, Wayne Hills cannot be happy with the way that drive just ended. Now you give Wayne Valley the ball back after you make them go 3 and out. 4 minutes, 53 seconds left in this game. And it's going to be hard to win the game if you're Wayne Hills.
When we come back, it's 1st and 10 for Wayne Valley within their own 5.
And we're back. Christian Rodriguez has been taken out of the game, and we really hope a speedy recovery for him.
But if you're Wayne Hills here, you're thinking sack all the way.
Yeah, Wayne Hills needs to bring pressure and try to take down this Wayne Valley offense for a safety in their own end zone. Let's see what happens here. Here's the run by Wayne Valley, but Wayne Hills stuffs them in the backfield. Great penetration by this Wayne Hills defense.
That was an amazing play. Wayne Valley's backed up to about their 1 or 2 yard line. Now, if you're Wayne Hills, do you take a timeout here so they can't burn too much clock?
Absolutely not. I'm thinking let them run the clock for a little bit, save those timeouts for a more important situation in this game than 4 minutes, 30 seconds left.
Well, we hope there's enough time for an important situation in this game.
And if you're Wayne Valley, do you go for a pass here or do you run the ball and risk getting tackled in the backfield by this great Wayne Hills defensive line? And Wayne Valley only able to pick up about a yard on that play, but the ref blowing his whistle.
And timeout Wayne Hills.
Wayne Hills looking to stop the clock there. They really don't want Wayne Valley to be able to pick up big yardage.
And this is a crucial play for Wayne Hills. It's 3rd down. They need to get a stop here.
Yeah, Wayne Hills stops the clock with that timeout. 4 minutes, 7 seconds left. Wayne Hills has 1 timeout left. Do they call another timeout after this play, or what would you do if you're Wayne Hills?
Absolutely not. They have 1 timeout left. They need to save that one.
And what do you do if you're Wayne Valley? I mean, I think everyone's thinking run, but do you maybe try to do some trickery, run for a play-action play, go deep, maybe score a touchdown, put this game away?
If you pass the ball, you risk getting a safety, and you don't want that if you're Wayne Valley. So I say run it and then just punt it away, because it doesn't look like they're getting out of this situation.
And Wayne Valley has been unable to even get near the end zone here in the second half, but it hasn't really been affecting him, it seems like. They're still up 23-10, and time running out. It seems like Wayne Hills will not have enough time to make a comeback here.
There's 4 minutes left. They still have a chance. They need to get a stop here first, though.
And let's see what happens. Wayne Valley in the shotgun. Here's the handoff to Landberg. And there was no handoff. It was a play action. Quarterback able to get out to the outside, but not able to pick up the first down, it seems. And about to be 4th down for Wayne Valley. They're going to punt the ball away, and Wayne Hills needs to make something happen fast.
It looks like Wayne Hills used another timeout. So they are now out of timeouts.
I think Wayne Hills' mindset is, let's stop the clock here, get the ball back, put it in the end zone, and risk all the marbles on a big onside kick by Eric Martinez a minute or a minute and a half from now.
I don't even know if they need to risk an onside. I feel the way their defense is playing, if Eric Martinez kicks the ball off, gets a touchback, and they stop them around the 20, they'd be in a better situation than getting the ball necessarily at the 40 or 45-yard line.
Yeah, but then if you're Wayne Hills, you let Wayne Valley get the ball again. You have to risk Wayne Valley being able to get first downs, move the chains, and run the clock down to 0 without Wayne Hills getting another chance to score the football.
That's why I said it depends on how their defense plays, but how they're playing right now, that's how it's been going.
And Wayne Hills, this team, all the teammates, everyone on the bench, players who haven't gotten in the game, they're all working as one unit, wanting to put this ball into the end zone right here, right now.
And they have Martin Kilroy into the game. Look for him to bull rush through the line and block this punt.
And Wayne Valley getting ready to punt the ball here. And Wayne Hills seems like they're going to be bringing big pressure. And a short punt there by Wayne Valley, right out of bounds, at about the 30-yard line.
It looked like their punter was trying to kick it to the cheerleaders.
And the ref keeps moving forward. It looks like it's about the 22-yard line, Wayne Hills' ball. And they have great position to score the ball quick right here.
They need to score, but they need to score quick. If they burn too much time, that's it.
Yeah, this Wayne Hills running game has really been fantastic in the second half. But 4 minutes left, on about the 20-yard line, you got to be thinking pass put into the end zone.
And Christian Rodriguez is back in this game. That is a huge sign for this team.
Yeah, do you think Wayne Hills is going to give Christian the ball, maybe let him try to pick up 10, 15 yards on this play?
I could say a run or a screen pass to him, but he's getting the ball.
Justin Groh drops back, past Jake Van Penen. He makes one man miss. He gets to the outside, and he is taken down at about the 19-yard line. Good defense by Wayne Valley there.
Good defense by Wayne Hills. That was a positive play. A gain of like 3 or 4 yards. That was good.
And Justin Groh trying to get the play call here.
They can't waste too much time here.
Yeah, every second is valuable, and they are just dropping tick, tick, tick. 3 minutes, 23 seconds.
That's the only
left
thing
here.
working against them right now.
And now Justin Groh approaches the line, fields the snap cleanly, drops back. Big throw here to Eric Moskal, and it is almost intercepted. But luckily, Wayne Hills will get the ball back. 3rd and 5 here. Need to pick up the first down on this play.
I don't think anyone saw David Drozdok there for almost the interception. I think they saw Eric Moskal. I thought everyone in the crowd was thinking touchdown.
Yeah, if Justin Groh places that ball a little bit differently, that could have been 6 points for Wayne Hills.
But guess what? Clock stop, 3rd and 5. This is a good scenario for them.
Now, if you're Wayne Hills here, are you thinking pass, run, 3 minutes, 12 seconds left? It's a very gray area what to do.
They're thinking score.
And Justin Groh drops back. And here's the draw to Robbie Schiller. He is getting yards. He will take it all the way into the end zone. Touchdown, Robbie Schiller. 6 points on the board for Wayne Hills. 23-16 with 3 minutes and 5 seconds left here.
And this crowd is exploding. You have to see the atmosphere here.
And Wayne Hills, that is a fantastic play by Robbie Schiller to find the hole, get to it quick, and run the ball all the way in for the touchdown.
That's just Wayne Hills football. That's all it is. That's the definition of Wayne Hills football.
And Eric Martinez lines up here for the extra point that'll make it a 6-point game. Big play coming up right here. And here comes the kick. It's up. It's good. 23-17. Wayne Valley with the lead and the ball. 3 minutes left. And it's going to be an exciting finish here.
Guess what, Eric? You said earlier, with that missed extra point have an effect on the game, that just might have a huge effect on this game.
Yeah, Wayne Hills finds a way to 3-0 at halftime.
Now this is a huge kickoff for Wayne Hills. We'll see what they'll do. Are they going to punt? Are they going to onside kick? Are they going to try to get a touchback? What are they going to do?
I think with 3 minutes and 5 seconds, you've got to be thinking, kick it deep, don't give them good field position, and hopefully try to get a big 3 and out, get the ball back, score a touchdown quickly.
These players are excited. They're happy to be in this. Well, obviously they'd like to be winning right now, but this is the situation they've wanted. They want to win this game.
And even though the stakes are high here and there's a lot of tension, this has to be a fun time for these players. They have to be having a lot of fun out there.
And this isn't the first time Wayne Hills in the past 2 years has had to come back with a storybook ending. If you remember the state championship against Devin Fuller's Old Tapan team.
And it looks like Wayne Hills is going to go for the onside kick. Eric Martinez clapping his hands. He is excited for what he is about to do.
This is probably one of his first onside attempts in his varsity career. We'll see how it goes.
Here's the onside kick. It bounces towards Wayne Valley, and Wayne Valley recovers that onside kick. Seems like he put a little too much power on it.
He definitely put a little too much power on that, but guess what? I'm seeing 3 and out.
And we've been seeing a lot in the NFL nowadays. When kickers go for the onside kick, they put it high in the air, as where Eric Martinez and in the past, kickers have been trying to roll the ball more. What do you think is a better tactic?
Well, I think those are both good tactics. I think the best one is going right up the middle.
True, often the kicker doesn't have enough athleticism to chase that ball down, but Eric Martinez, a very athletic guy, also plays tight end and outside linebacker from time to time. He has the athleticism to go recover with the onside kick himself. And now Wayne Valley in the shotgun. And here's the handoff. Wayne Hills wraps him up in the backfield. A big play by Eric Moscow in this Wayne Hills defense.
That made the defense ecstatic right there. Eric Moscow gets him behind the line. This is it. 2 minutes and about 45 seconds left. This is Wayne Hills football a game to take.
If you're Wayne Valley on this drive, do you even think for a second that you want to pass the ball? Or is it run, and try and run the clock down?
Wayne Hills has 0 timeouts left. If you're Wayne Valley, you run, and then you run again. You just want to burn clock.
Let's see if Wayne Hills is able to force a turnover here, because that's definitely best case scenario for Wayne Hills.
And they may need to do that depending on the time.
Here comes the handoff to Lambert. He bumps into his own man, and that was lucky for Wayne Hills. He might have picked up big yards there if it wasn't for him running into his own man.
He almost gained another 10 yards if he didn't get tackled by his own man.
And now it's going to be about 3rd and 12 for Wayne Valley. They're going to run the ball again. Wayne Hills will key in on it. And after this play, Wayne Valley's got the punt. Wayne Hills might get the ball back with about a minute left. And they're going to have a fantastic finish here, folks.
But Wayne Valley, they're going to burn all the clock they can. So Wayne Hills, if they get this ball back, they're going to have to make 100% of their plays count. They cannot make any mistakes.
And this crowd is going crazy. They are chanting defense. They are feeling like a part of the team. And this Wayne Valley team has to be shaking with fear for what Wayne Hills is about to bring.
This student section, they're louder than they've been all game, all season. In the past 3 seasons, they're louder than they've been. This is Wayne Valley, their crosstown rival. This is one of the most important games of the season.
And Wayne Valley seems to call a timeout there for 3rd and 15. What do you think they could be talking about this timeout? Why would they stop the clock?
They may have done that on purpose. You know, the play clock running down, they want to run it down all the way they can and then call a timeout and get the right play in.
If you're Wayne Valley, it has to be a run here. You got to run the clock more, right, Andrew?
They have to run the ball, and then they're going to burn as much time as they can until they punt the ball.
If you're Wayne Hills, what are your thoughts about that timeout you took early in the 3rd quarter that took away from you being able to call a timeout late in the game here? The clock seems to be running down quickly. What are your thoughts if you're Wayne Hills?
I think if you're Wayne Hills, everything you've done in this second half has put you in this position to take the game. So you can't look back and say, oh, we shouldn't have done that. It's all positive.
And now Wayne Hills about to have about the biggest defensive play of this game. Trying to stop this Wayne Valley offense. We all think it's going to be a run. And here we go. Wayne Valley with the pitch to Lambert. Penetration by the defensive line. And he is down at about the 39-yard line. And Wayne Valley's going to have to punt the ball. Wayne Hills will have one more opportunity to score a touchdown.
They're going to have about less than a minute left to score. They're just going to have to capitalize. Every play counts, no mistakes.
You're Wayne Hills. You got to be thinking, pass towards the sideline, get out of bounds, spike the ball if you can, and try and get the ball into the end zone as soon as possible.
Yes, the time is going to be is obviously not on their side, and it's ticking, but you cannot abandon the run. They had 30-yard gains before. You just have to try to get those.
And really, if you're Wayne Hills, you're looking for a big punt return to be the play that scores a touchdown and wins you the game.
So there's 46.7 seconds left. Wayne Valley's going to punt this ball, and we'll see what Wayne Hills can do.
These Wayne Hills players have all the momentum. The body language on that Wayne Valley sideline is fear and really anxious feelings. They cannot be feeling good about what's about to happen. This game is in Wayne Hills' hands to win or to lose.
It's completely in Wayne Hills' hands. And guess what? Justin DeGroat, first start as varsity QB. This game is on his shoulders in a way.
Yeah, I guess this is Wayne Valley's way of saying, welcome to varsity. Make the big play, 2-minute drive, 46.7 seconds left, and Justin DeGroat make the plays necessary to score a touchdown on this drive coming up.
Well, before we even think of Justin coming back on the field, you have to see what Robbie Schiller can do on this punt return, or see what the line can do to try to block the punt.
Yeah, it looks like Wayne Hill is going to bring everybody and everyone that they have on this team to go after this punt. And for some reason, the ref throws a flag. What do you think happened there?
There was 12 players on the field.
And Coach Olson is not happy about that.
He is livid.
And that's just 5 yards that Wayne Hills isn't really going to get back. Luckily, it doesn't really affect them on offense. They're going to get this ball right here and really got to just think we got to score as soon as possible.
This is it.
Robbie Schiller back to return this punt. And the ball's in the air. Robbie Schiller getting ready to return it. Picks it up. Makes one-man miss. And he tries to dance around a little bit, not able to really do anything. Gets the ball to about the 32-yard line.
And there's a flag on the field. What could this be? Can this be a block in the back?
If you're Wayne Hills, you pray it isn't, because that could really be a big drive killer. Instead of having the ball at 32, you get the ball at about the 22, and that's 10 yards that are going to be hard to get with 35 seconds left in this game.
And that is against Wayne Hills. So that's definitely not what they were looking for. 0 timeouts left. But guess what? They have out of bounds for a reason. Pass close to there and run out.
If you're Wayne Hills here, 35 seconds left, no timeouts, you cannot run the ball. Every single play needs to be 15, 20-yard passes by Justin DeGroat, and you hope you pick up big yardage on every single one.
This is Justin DeGroat's game to take. He will never forget this game, ever.
We're going to have to find out if Justin DeGroat has that clutch gene in him that separates the boys from the men in this football league. See who can be the real starting quarterback of Wayne Hills right now. And a big throw by Justin DeGroat. And there was really no one near where he's throwing the ball. Luckily, not an interception. And now 28.3 seconds left on second down. He needs to shake that one off and look for a big pass right here.
I think there was definitely confusion with the route. Coach Olson seems not happy with that. You see him yelling at Justin and Eric Moskal. You wonder, was Eric supposed to stop short there and try to get an open pass? But guess what? 28 seconds left, 2nd and 10. They can't think about that. They have to think about touchdowns.
Yeah, that pass was a sign, though, that Justin DeGroat has an arm. That was a good 40-yard pass. And if there was a receiver there, that could have been a big completion, but sadly there wasn't. And now Justin DeGroat drops back again. Big pass there, ball's in the air for Eric Moskal. And he cannot make the catch. And that would have been a huge play for Wayne Hills. But now 3rd down and 10, 21 seconds left, and they have not been able to move the ball in this drive.
This is it. 21 seconds left. 3rd and 10. What do you think is going to happen?
If you're Wayne Hills, you got to go for a 10 to 15-yard pass here. Get out of bounds quick. Set up 1st down for the next play, and try to score a touchdown as soon as possible after that.
You've seen the past 2 plays. They're trying to go deep down the sideline to Eric Moskal on the right. You think they're going to try to do that again?
They might. I mean, on that last play, it seemed like Eric Moskal had a great opportunity to make the catch. He just couldn't come up with it. And now Justin LeGroat dodging the blitz. A quick throw. Good pass to Eric Moskal, but it is incomplete. And now 4th down and 10 with 15 seconds left for Wayne Hills. And Justin LeGroat has to find a way to complete a pass on this play right here.
And he can't just complete a pass. He needs a pass for at least 10 yards.
15 seconds left. You're going to get about 2, maybe 3 plays. You got to go for a 30, 40-yard pass here. And get out of bounds as soon as possible if you're the wide receiver. Because if you don't, this game's over.
But guess what? You can't just think we have to get down the field. You have to think we need a first down. It's 4th down. This is the last play of this 4 downs.
Is that what 4th down means, Drew? Last play of the 4 downs?
You know, I was researching it, and yeah, I think that's what it means.
Justin LeGroat drops back, looking for a man. He gets hit as he throws, and it's going to be a turnover on downs. Wayne Valley ball, and it's pretty much official. Wayne Valley's going to win this game. The players are celebrating, the crowd is celebrating, and this Wayne Hills crowd is shocked and silent.
Like you said, this Wayne Hills crowd is silent. Wayne Hills had all the momentum in the world. You thought they had a chance. Guess what? Wayne Valley's just going to knee it here, and they're going to take the first win in who knows how many years against Wayne Hills.
And that Wayne Valley student section is going crazy as this Wayne Hills student section seems to be going home. And that's just something that seems to happen sometimes.
Now, you can look at that game in 2 ways. Yeah, you had a terrible half. It was a loss. That's what you have to look at. But that second half, they showed so much life, and they showed what they can do without having Kevin Olson as their starting QB.
Yeah, Wayne Hills in that second half seems like the team that Wayne Hills is going to need to be if they want to get back to the state championship to defend their title. And now, Wayne Valley getting ready to just take a knee and end this game. And it is not a good mentality on this Wayne Hills sideline.
This is the first regular season loss for Wayne Hills besides the St. Joe's in the past 8-9 years.
And Wayne Valley, the fans are storming the field. They're celebrating with the players. And you just have to feel good for that Wayne Valley team. They played their hearts out today.
These players have never lost to Wayne Valley in a varsity game in their lives. This one hurts.
Yeah, it definitely hurts if you're Wayne Hills. But there are some positives you can take out of the game. Like the second half, the running game really got going, but sadly, not enough to win the game.
And yeah, like you said, they can take positives, but guess what? It's a loss. So Wayne Valley defeats Wayne Hills 23-17. I'm Andrew Francis, joined alongside Eric Newman. Thank you for watching.